Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Babe Business Show. I am your host, Katan. Thank you so much for joining us. This evening, I'm going to ask that you flip your screen. Normally, we watch this landscape, but today we'll be doing portrait. So flip your screen so that you can watch this like you would if you were on a device. And we'll just work with that this evening with our streamer. So I want to give everybody an opportunity to network, have some fun in the comments. Let us know what state you're based out of. What state are you watching from? What products do you provide? You never know who might scroll across these videos. And if you're watching on YouTube, the live chat stays up. So even though the chat will be ended after the live, when people are coming back to watch the videos, they will see you talking in the chat and sharing your information. So don't be afraid to share, if you're a business owner, what state you're based out of, what services you provide. If you're a shopper and you're just looking for specific products, feel free to network. This is the best opportunity to do that. So thank you all for joining. Happy holidays. Even if you don't celebrate all of them, I just want to wish everybody a happy holidays in these last coming shows for Boss Babe Business Show. We are on show episode 143 now. So really excited to be here. And I hope that everyone enjoys the show this evening. We're going to do a 10-minute countdown to give everybody an opportunity to get settled, get their snacks, and take this time to check out our new updated membership. And also just go get you some snacks if you need to do that as well. Let's see what this countdown looks like. Okay, thank you everyone for watching the show. We still have 10 more minutes left, but I wanted to hop on briefly just to tell everyone that the countdown will start for about 9 more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Don't forget to let us know in the comments what state you're based out of, if you're a small business owner or a small business shopper or both. What products do you like to provide, and what products do you like to shop for in the small business realm? I look forward to starting our show this evening, and I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Make sure to share this video with everyone so we can have a great time tonight. I'm going to be shouting out a lot of brands that I'm representing, that I'm wearing, that are sponsoring me for my upcoming event. So I'll see you in 10. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Babe Business Show. My name is Katan, and I'm your host. Happy Thursday, happy holidays, regardless of which holidays you celebrate. I'm getting a little festive tonight, so we're playing around with some of the options that StreamYard has presented to us. Little do they know they had given these options to the wrong streamer tonight. So we're going to have fun with all of them. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you all for joining. The Boss Babe Business Show is dedicated to sharing small business owners and small business shoppers, connecting, having a good time, having some fun, and also winning prizes in the process. So before we get started, obviously, I got to shout out the small businesses that I'm representing this evening. So my dress is coming from Bella Boutique, and this is a boutique that is owned by Kalia. She is based in Texas. So she's actually in the DFW area. She's come to many of our brunches, and I'm wearing her, I think it's the Bella Boss Babe or Boss Babe dress, but it's all black. It's a wrap dress. It's really cute. Underneath it, I have on a slip that is black. I'm going to show a little bit of the slip just so you can see what it looks like, but it's a black slip dress, and this is coming from KBM, aka Kisses by Monique. So there's a few ways that you can wear this dress. You can wear a straight across, I don't know what to call that, square neck, tank top, whatever you want to call it. Or you can wear a slip that has like a V-neck cut into it and then pull the dress back like what I'm doing right now. My jewelry is coming from Bling with Shell. So if you love sparkly, beautiful jewelry, you want to shop with Bling with Shell. And she's actually here tonight with us. So you can connect with her one-on-one. You can visit her website. And if you need to get her information, just go to bossbabeblog.com and fill out a contact us form, and we will send you everything you need to know. All right. The next brand that I'm shouting out, and that's the necklace, sparkly necklace, and for the sparkly bracelet. The next brand that I'm shouting out is going to be Nails by Fair. So these are the really cute Halloween nails. This is actually my third wear with these. And these are press-on nails. So no, I didn't go and get my nails done. These are press-ons, and I love them. So like I said, third wear, I have jogged in these nails. I've cooked with these nails. I've taken them off, washed them, put them back on. And when I say wash, I just mean soak them inside of soap water because these are salon quality nails. So you do not want to put acetone on them. I don't want to risk messing up the design or the coat that's already been placed on top. So just a little bit of information so you know. And I think that today might be the last day. I don't know if they still have that Halloween sale going on right now where you can get 20% off of your order or 30% off. But I do know that you can use my coupon code KBOSS, KBOSS, all caps, and receive 25% off your entire purchase. And if I have the website already pinned, I will actually just share with you the website. There you go. Boom. Let's see what these comments are saying. My lipstick is coming from Carlita Cos. It's a blend. So I have, what I did was I put on, which one did I put on first? Okay, I put on Carlita Cosmetics first. It's her bright red lip that I always have on. It's $12. It's a nice, smooth, gliding lip gloss. I love it. I highly recommend following her on Instagram, getting that lip gloss. It's just $12. I mean, lipstick. And then I put on the matte Sugar Plum matte lipstick. I did like a ring around it so that it would be like lighter in the middle and darker on the outside. So I don't know if I can see that, but that's what I did. And I really like it. So this is matte lipstick Sugar Plum on the upper outer ring. And then the inside is going to be Carlita Cosmetics. I think the name of the color that I have is Melissa. All right. So let's get into these prizes this evening. And then I do have a free website giveaway that we're doing as well for any business owners that are wanting to elevate their brand. So tonight's prizes, we have 2 prizes, and then there is an option to win a bonus prize if you have left a review for Bling with Shell. So this, if you have not left a review for her, that's okay. You'll still receive a prize. But if you have a chance to win a bonus. So the first prize that you're going to have a chance to win is actually going to be a pair of these green earrings. So we had one last goodie bag that was not, well, it was picked apart. Actually, it was picked all the way apart. But these were the last 2 items left from the brunch. So I can't say it wasn't picked apart. But you have an opportunity to win a pair of green earrings coming from Bling with Shell. And you'll have a colorful bracelet coming from Bling with Shell. And it's going to go inside of this depression awareness baggie that has cards from different business owners that are listed in our directory, like our DFW based Plant and Sip. like Bling with Shell and like the Slade collection where I just got my lipstick from. So you have a chance to win that. Plus, you're also going to win a fan. So this is a pocket fan with a flashlight. I thought these were so cute and they had such a great deal. So I'm going to be giving you a pocket fan with a flashlight. If you like to go out, if you have special events, or you just need a fan or something, this might be great for you. So this is all going to go inside of your goodie bag and be shipped out to you. And then to add a little kiss on top, we're actually going to take care of shipping this evening. So anyone who wants a chance to win this, all you have to do is stay tuned. We'll have a prize, a game at the end. And here's a picture of what the nails look like when I get them from Nails by Fair. I've already used most of them, but you get 20 of them. So pretty good. Oh, let me see what these comments say. I'm watching on a different, thank you. Thank you very much. Happy Halloween Eve. Happy holidays. I'm using a different kind of setup, so it's a little bit different. Yes, look, you know I'm about to start. They gave me all these cool little features and stuff. Hi, thanks for joining Fair. We're glad to have you. Happy Thursday. We appreciate you. I just got done talking about your nails. Hello. Let me say hello to everyone. Hi, Shelly. Happy Thursday. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Travel with MJ in the building. Hello. Let's see. Elena or Ayeina. Let me know if I said that correctly, which one was correct, actually. Or put the pronunciation in the comments so I can make sure I say it right. All right. So now that we have shared and showcased the prize that you have an opportunity of winning tonight, let's talk about this free website giveaway. Free website giveaway going on right now. Once we hit 200 subscribers to our YouTube channel, we are giving out a free website to one subscriber on our channel. All I need you to do is help me get to 200 subscribers. We were recently at 110. Now we are at 120 subscribers. So thank you so much to everyone who has shared and subscribed. I appreciate and love you all so much. And I'm so excited about our small business mission just growing and growing. So with that being said, we are now 80 subscribers away from giving away a free website. So let me go into detail about this free website so you can know everything that you need to. You can regift this to someone else if you get it. You could sell it to someone else. Heck, it's a free website, but you do with it what you want. It's an amazing prize. So here is, hold on, let me pull it up. If you go to our Instagram page, you can follow us on Instagram too. Let's see. Go to Boss Babe Blog and then scroll down to where it says free website. I'm going to walk through the details with you. Okay. So guess what? We're giving away one free website to one of our lovely YouTube subscribers. When we reach 200 subscribers on YouTube, we'll be announcing the winner on YouTube. You're going to get a free design consultation to understand your vision and your desire to see how we can implement that while still providing a free website. The free domain that you're going to have, you can change it at any time or keep the domain. It just depends on if you're just looking for a domain to use to sell the products, or if you're wanting a domain to have and then eventually pay for a domain. So the difference between a free domain and a paid domain is that the free domain is usually going to have the website builder software name somewhere embedded into it. For example, GoDaddy or Square or Shopify. So it might say, let's just use Nails by Fair as an example. It might say Nails by Fair -square.site. something. So that's usually what a free domain looks like, because the domain provider is advertising their website through your domain. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a free domain, but it does pay off to go ahead and purchase a domain. And the reason why is because shoppers don't always do the best. I mean, people and humans in general don't always do the best with remembering a whole bunch of numbers and words at once. So you want to make it as simplified as possible. We got a lot on our brains and we need something simple that just flashes in our face so we always remember to go to that website. So down the line, you will want to purchase a domain, but with this free website, it is not required to purchase a domain. So you can get the free website, start making sales first. And when you get to a place where you feel more confident or you're ready to invest that, you can do that on your own time. Another thing, you're going to receive free professional one-page website, 3 sections: your business mission, your shopping or booking section, and your social media or contact information section. So it'll be a one-page website, professional, clean, straight to the point. And then you'll get a 1-hour training and walkthrough after the website is complete, just in case you would like to manage it or update it. or change anything in the future. No strings attached. That is the promo. So you don't have to worry about somebody coming back and saying, hey, you owe me this for the designs. You don't have to worry about your website being shut down or turned off if you don't feel like you made enough sales to purchase a domain, because the domain's free. And you don't have to worry about any of the rights. They're going to be released to you. So the entire design is now yours to do with as you please for your business. So if you are interested in that free website, all you have to do is help us get to 200 subscribers on YouTube. And just in case you didn't already know what that does for us, let's break it down. We are a small business directory, so we help promote small businesses that are based nationwide, international now. And so when we get subscribers, we get the opportunity to broadcast those brands in front of new people. And when we get business owners, we also get the opportunity to gain new members to our Boss Babe blog directory. And if you are a referral partner and someone uses your code to sign up for a membership, you will automatically win $100. So let's go ahead and get started. Except for on our special promo, we have a lifetime, once in a lifetime promo going on right now. This one does not count for the referral program because I'm giving you like 95% off discount. Let's get into that. So now that we have shared the free website, thank you for introducing yourself in the comments, Nicole. Guys, don't forget to introduce yourself. Let me know what state are you watching from. Drop your state in the comments so we can shout you out. We're going to talk about this lifetime membership. It is a special offer that we have going on right now, and it is only available for the remainder of this evening. So I'm going to see if I can pull it up in my, so many messages. Oh, Lord. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. So we have a once in a lifetime offer right now. We did have one earlier that was $50. That one has been claimed, and the 3 spots that we had left for that one have been claimed. So if you are someone who has that spot claimed, you already received your invoice this evening. And if you did not receive your invoice, you'll be getting one in the morning. But most likely you've already got your invoice in. Let's move to this once in a lifetime offer. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm putting it on my other device so I can read it out verbatim so nobody's confused. Let's see. Okay, now let's just tap into, as you guys are introducing yourselves, I'll be pinning y'all to the comments as usual. And while we're here, let's just tap into some of these new features that they gave me to play around with. Yeah, they gave the wrong person. All right, so drum roll on this lifetime offer. Okay, so once in a lifetime offer. So we have a lifetime membership, and right now you can pay $75 today and only pay $425 in 1 year. So you have 365 days. That's less than $2 a day to pay the remaining $425. So I'm sure the next question that you have is, well, what comes with all the lifetime membership? And that is a very valid question. So I'm going to walk you through all of the details so you know exactly what you're going to receive. I really took the time to sit down and think about what people need for their business. And that is where these memberships came into play. The lifetime membership is like the granddaddy of all memberships because it has the most benefits, obviously. So we'll start off by just listing off the first benefits, the basic benefits that you're going to receive as a lifetime member, and then we'll move into the rest. And after we do that, we're going to go ahead and jump into these interviews because I want everybody to get a chance to learn about these awesome business owners that we have here. Let's see. And then I got another introduction. I'm going to go ahead and pin to the top. Hold on. There we go. All right. Y'all can learn about Shelly while I pull up my lifetime membership. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 moment. My device is taking a little bit to load, so let's just give it a second. And while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and read the introduction we have from Shelly. So first introduction, my name is Shelly, and I'm a shopper and business owner with 3 businesses in the directory. I'm based in California, And my businesses ship to all 50 states. So I'm actually wearing Shelly's bracelet this evening. I love the sparkles, and I'll be wearing this for our upcoming Soft Girl Sunday event. And I'm also wearing her necklace as well. All right, so the memberships just popped up, and I just remembered I do need to show off these shoes that I got from Bougie Steps Boutique, because there are also another stylist, a sponsor, and a stylist. Bling with Shell is our first sponsor and stylist for our upcoming event, and I am going to show everybody all of the amazing items. And then this next one, these are the shoes that are coming from my second sponsor and stylist. So Bougie Steps will be styling me for my shoes, my footwear for this event. Look at how beautiful those are. Oh my God, look at that. That just looks so good. Ah, love it. Okay. All right, let me speed up and go through these memberships. So if you would like to sign up for this once in a lifetime offer that will only be available this evening, it will be disappearing after this evening. We have the 100, we have a few benefits. So I'm gonna start off with the basics. Excuse me, catch my breath. It's a lot. Number one, you're gonna get a new member support session. This is 1 hour long. And in this session, we're gonna sit down and talk about all of the ways that you can gain support for your business. I'm going to understand what you're looking for. I'm going to understand what you feel like you need. I'm going to learn more about your target audience. This is just a way for me to truly assess who you are as a business owner and what your brand is about. Number two, you're going to get a one-on-one business performance assessment. So this is where we're going to sit down and look at your actual performance to your business. Sometimes we talk about what we want for our business, but we're not necessarily focused on the performance. And this is where you and I are going to sit down and discuss the numbers to determine where we're actually at right now, because that's going to help me with the next step, which is your business branding assessment, where we sit down and determine what are some of the future steps that we can take to help brand your business and create a culture for your brand while staying within your budget, because everybody's budget and funding is different. And so I understand that for business owners, of course, we want to invest in our brand. Of course, we see the value in investing. However, a lot of times we do not have funding, or we're funding our business out of our pockets. Therefore, we have to move strategically, and we can't just go with the flow or copy what the next person does just because that looks like it's working, because that may not be the right strategy for you. The next thing is monthly group sales mentorship calls. So we'll have a 1 hour monthly group mentorship call where we talk about sales and how you can grow sales in your business, what behaviors have helped me in the past, what industry specific behaviors we may want to focus on to see some more growth in your brand and to increase your leads. So that will happen once a month. It'll happen from, I think, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the first Monday of every month. But if you are unable to attend, because you are a lifetime member, you will get a copy. So you can just request a recording. And then the next thing is public networking community access. You get access to our public networking community. You can share your brand, advertise your brand, all that juicy stuff. Then you're going to get access to our weekly live business interviews. This is like what we're doing this evening. So you'll be able to get interviewed every single week if you would like to, but you have access to that for a lifetime. Then you have a blog interview feature where we're going to interview your business, learn more about you, why you started, things like that. And because you're becoming a lifetime membership, I'm actually going to coach you on some of the things that you can be adding to your new blog interview, because we're going to compare your first blog interview to your second one and just talk about the growth that has happened. Then we have 1 year small business planning session. So this is where we're going to sit down and plan your business for the next year. You can utilize this model for the next 2 to 3 years, but we're going to get you at least 1 year's worth of planning so we can know where we're going, how much we're spending, what we're going to be doing, which events we're going to be attending, what our marketing campaign is, what we're focused on, all of those things. Then we're going to do a 24 special event invitations based off your industry. So based off what you tell me your brand is about and what you're seeking, I'm going to provide you with 24 invites to events in our directory, and some might be outside of our directory, but all of them will be $0 to you because you're a lifetime member. So if I say, hey, I'm having this podcast where we're speaking on the importance of travel, or hey, I'm having a virtual brunch and I want to talk to people about how they can still treat themselves without breaking the bank, I need 2 travel agents to come and be speakers for this brunch. This is where I would invite one of my lifetime members to come and take that platform, and then we would videotape you and we would broadcast that everywhere on all of our platforms. The next thing we have is our business advertisement. So we're going to advertise you in our email newsletter, our podcast discussions, our website, on our shopping directory, and pretty much every other platform, including YouTube. We're going to promote you nonstop as a lifetime member. So this is where advertising services will come complimentary. Then we have your brand storytelling masterclass. So I took a couple of notes last year, and I did have this brand storytelling session. Although it has been very beneficial for a lot of my clients, they enjoyed it. I did get some requests for more, like more information, more ideas, just a little bit more insight and a more of a walkthrough on different ways they can learn how to tell their brand story better. So I'm actually providing a complimentary brand storytelling masterclass strictly for my lifetime and annual members. Then you're going to receive a podcast interview and hosting masterclass. It's about time for you to have your own platform. Whoever needs to hear this message, I'm telling you, it's about time. Because yes, it's important to go to other platforms, but there's something that you're very passionate about and you have a vision for that no one else can see because it's your vision. And it's time for you to create that platform where people can come to your platform and be a part of your culture that you are building as well. Everybody's platform is different and unique. And a part of growing in business is becoming that expert, becoming that professional, becoming that specialist. And the best way to do that is to create resources. And one resource is a platform that people can come to and expect a certain type of information or a certain type of content. So I'm over here dropping gems. But yes, so we're going to give you a podcast interviewing and a podcast hosting masterclass. So all of those will be walked through complimentary. Then we're going to give you invitations to our monthly podcast discussions and speaker panels. And these are juicy. Did anybody get a chance to see the one that I just posted on Instagram? Let me know in the comments. Drop a heart in the comments or some kind of lovey-dovey in the comments if you did. January 2nd is going to be a very juicy podcast. We are talking about dating and we're giving out advice. And I wanted to start with that because I truly believe that the relationships that you create outside of your business will affect your business, whether it's a friendship, dating, business partnerships, just peers, friends in general. All right, moving on to the next benefit. As a lifetime member, you're going to get lifetime access to our Boss Babe blog vault. So this is a vault full of master classes, ongoing marketing classes, networking classes, selling classes, branding classes, socialization classes, all of that. So I'm just going to have multiple classes and courses that I'm just dropping. And a lot of this information is going to be gold. It's coming from my own experience in retail, in customer experience, in client experience, marketing, but it's also coming from my experience as a small business owner. So you're getting the best of both worlds and you get to see perspectives from a shopper, from a business owner, and also from a contractor. So these classes are just going to give you like gym after gym after gym. And this is a lifetime guarantee. So even if we upgrade the vault, which we most likely will, because as you see, we're always elevating, as a lifetime member, you will always have access to the upcoming vault. So if we upgrade it and we add more classes, you're in there. All right. The next thing we have is my favorite, 100+ business leads list. So this is the biggest dilemma that a lot of business owners have. Oh, let me swap out these introductions. Don't forget to drop your introductions. Give me your websites. I'm going to put it at the top of the screen, everyone. All right. So this is the biggest conversation that has been had when it comes to business owners that I just want to get into real quick. A lot of times business owners will purchase one service and then they will expect that their sales are just going to skyrocket overnight. And that is not how it will work. Depending on the service that you purchase is going to determine the results that you're going to receive. And so even with purchasing some of those services, if you're not purchasing the full package, then you may not get the full result. You're going to get parts of those results and you have to do the rest of the work. For example, is perfect example. You may hire a business coach who will help you, who will coach you, who will give you insight, who will give you tips. However, that does not mean that you won't have to sell your products. You may hire a graphic designer to design a beautiful professional website, but that does not mean that you stop promoting and advertising your brand because you think that sales are just going to flow in. You still have to be that sales associate unless you hire a sales associate full-time or unless you're hiring multiple. And even then, one sales associate is not necessarily what we're looking for. We're looking for a team of 10 plus, right? Because when you look at these corporate businesses, they didn't grow by having one person on their sales team. They went out and found multiple people. And so there's a way to do this legally so that you're not hurting yourself when it comes to taxes. You don't want to start the employment game because that is going to cost you money down the line. There's certain taxes you're going to have to pay when you have employees. However, you can have contractors that you pay to do a specific thing, whether that be to promote your business. For example, I'm a contractor promoting your business, advertising your brand, selling your products. However, here's why I got to get a little bit deeper with this. The legwork behind calling people, connecting with people, that is completely different than the legwork behind promoting or broadcasting your brand. So a perfect example would be you have the platform, you have your business, and you have the audience. You put your website or your business on a platform, on multiple platforms. So that would be Boss Babe blog, that would be Google, that would be YouTube, wherever, right? You put your business on those platforms. The platform does one thing: broadcast your message to its audience. That's what it does. It broadcasts your message to its audience, right? But it does not go to each person that is a potential lead and sell to them individually. It's a broadcasting message for people to go click on themselves. So why am I sharing this? Because I'm providing a solution for business owners that may not want to do that legwork or don't have time to do that legwork of actually going and looking for those leads and finding them and going so aggressively. So of course, I'm going to always recommend go hard for your business and be aggressive in the right settings. However, I did provide 100 plus business leads list that provides you with potential clients, partnerships, investors, vendors, event hosts, sponsors, and mentors. So after learning everything that your brand is about, I'm going to go and find those people for you. And I'm going to have a list of 100 plus people. And I'm going to give you that list. And all you have to do is make the call. These are people who have already given me their permission to take their information and give it to you. And you're just making the call and putting them in your system. So you've cut out that legwork of, oh, I got to call them to see if I can get into this event. I got to call them to see if they'd be willing to collaborate. I got to call them to see if they'd be willing to do this promo. I'm going to have their interest, and then I'm going to have their phone number or email that you can reach out to them. 100 plus leads. Okay. And with that, you can take it and do what you need to do. So that goes to my lifetime members. The next thing we have is a media and content creation kit. So we're going to set up all of the back stuff for you. So this is probably the most simplistic setup that you'll ever see me have. You know, my sign, a mannequin behind me. But as you've seen on many of our shows, we have different backdrops and stuff. And I'm going to take care of that for you so you don't have to do as much work. And if you're someone that I feel like needs to elevate that branding image as your brand grows, I may provide you with apparel, accessories from businesses that are listed in our directory. For example, if I feel like you need some nice professional nails, I might just go get a custom order from Nails by Fair so you can have some when you get ready to go live. If I feel like you need some fun earrings to match your brand colors, I might just get some brand colors from Bling with Shell. If I feel like you need a little bit more representation of your brand, I might just get a shirt from MJ's Tees and Custom Designs or Vazaka Apparel. So these are great ways that I'm going to utilize the brands in our directory to support the lifetime members as well. So you see how it's just a full circle of us circulating dollars. I'm really excited about that. All right. So last two benefits, and then we'll move on with the show. The first benefit is monthly consumer analytics coaching call to provide feedback, marketing, and insight in the success room. So this is a numbers driven room where we are talking about things that have worked with clients and things that have not worked. We're talking about the market right now. We're talking about what things might be happening with weather, with customers, with pandemic, anything. So we can figure out what sales may look like in the future. We're going to talk about how to forecast, which means predicting what your sales will be based off of what they were last year or what happened last year. This is a room for us to brainstorm on how you can get more money to your business and understand your clients better. So I'm going to be dropping statistics. A lot of times you have to do market research. So I'm going to do the market research for you somewhat, because there's still some stuff you're going to want to go do more of. But I'm going to do market research, and I'm going to come in with a list of statistics and studies about consumers and what they're interested in and what you may want to try to do to shift your business to attract them more. So this monthly consumer analytics coaching call is going to happen in our success room. And if you're a lifetime member, you get access to it for a lifetime. Then we have our monthly emotional support room. This is our motivation room. You have access to this for a lifetime as well. I know, I recognize sometimes, not just as business owners, but as people, we need outlets. So the motivation room is a place for us to have that outlet. And we do the motivation room before we do the success room. So we can shake out all of the emotions, all of the craziness been happening out the week, anything that's been going on that's been, bubbling up. We're going to release that. And then we're going to get started with our success room. All right. So now that I've shared all of the wonderful benefits that come from this lifetime membership, I'm going to tell you one last time what this once in a lifetime offer is. It is $75. Hold on. Yes, $75 upfront. And in 365 days, you will pay $425. That is the price we have. So in total, you're paying $500 for a lifetime membership that is currently valued at $5,000. So you're really getting, I think that's like 90% off. So take advantage of that because it's an amazing deal and it will be going away tonight. You only pay the $75 up front and that's it. All right. Let's see. Okay, I don't know why they gave it to me either. I was like, y'all picked the wrong stream for this baby because I'm about to go all out. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. So I did talk about the lifetime membership, the once in a lifetime offer. I did show off my beautiful shoes from Bougie Steps. I will talk about the bloggers later. Let's go ahead and get started with these interviews this evening. So the first business owner that I'm going to be interviewing this evening, she's been in our directory for quite some time now. I'm very excited. She has more than one business listed in our directory. She actually has 3 businesses now listed in our directory. So you get to learn all about her. Let's bring her on. Oh, let's do a drum roll real quick before we bring her on. Hold on. Let me get my features. I got to use it. I don't know how long I'm going to have it, baby. We got to use it while it's here. I love it. Oh, I hope they let me keep these. Okay, let's bring her on. Happy Thursday.
I just wanted you to know I can't take you seriously right now. Happy Thursday.
Oh my God. Why? I'm just trying to make sure I take advantage of this while it's available. Okay.
I cannot with you, ma'am. Just
okay.
FYI. But it's okay. Log off. Log off for your own show. Okay, log off of your own show. Log off.
Okay, I'm logging off. I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Enjoy the rest of the show. All right, let me go ahead and take this off because I thought this would move around a little bit, this trick or treat, but I don't want it to be blocking off your face. So let's move that. All right, welcome to the show, MJ. Happy Thursday.
Thank you for having me, as usual. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to have you, period. Oh, I should have had my little claps. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm about to juice this out.
She's going crazy, y'all, but it's okay. Still love her.
My life like it's golden, streaming my life like it's golden. my life like it's golden. Don't get me started. All right. So MJ, can you please introduce yourself and tell everybody what's your story and let us know about your business?
All right. Well, good evening. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Miriam Jackson. I am the CEO of Travel with MJ. My story goes a little bit like this. When I'm not working in my business, I'm still working. I am a college English professor by profession. I am a restaurant service worker, also by profession. I wear multiple hats. I'm very passionate about what I do. And I am a person when I really want people to think of longevity when they think of me. I'm not just a fly by the night type of person. I am a stick and stay and get your pay type of person because that's what I'm going to always do.
Period.
Always stick and stay and get my pay. Period. I'm not any parent, but I do have kids. All my students are my kids. I just didn't have the pleasure of birthing any of them. Thank you.
The
And
pleasure. You said the
yeah,
pleasure.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Mm, mm. But in all that, I am a goofy person, but I am not going to sit around and play semantics with anybody. I am that straightforward friend. If you're not looking for that straightforward friend, I'm not that person for you. I am, but I love you. But the love is gonna be tough. So that's what you get when you get with me.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for giving a little bit of background information on yourself. So can you please let everybody know what state you're based out of and what states you service to?
We are based out of the state of Georgia, and we provide service throughout the U.S. of A.
Okay, good. I wonder if they'll let me upload my own sounds, because if they do, I'm gonna start uploading singing for each state.
Oh
So
my
when you
goodness.
say Georgia, Georgia, just in the
And the funny thing is that I know you will. There's no
I
doubt in my
know.
mind that you will.
I'm gonna have too much fun with this. Ooh, they mixed up. Okay, so look, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it's gonna be like your privileges have been revoked.
Yeah, yeah.
Come back,
They're
we'll
gonna
test you
revoke
again
them.
here. So let's move into your services. So, what are the 1 to 5 services that you want to showcase this evening?
Alrighty. So
Oh
this
Lord, I
evening,
lost the camera.
oh,
Go ahead. Yeah, y'all. I got this a whole nother setup. I forgot, and I got
oh
this.
Lord Jesus.
My bad.
The first service that we're going to discuss this evening is actually going to be our personalized research experiences. The reason I'm starting with this first is because our prices will be increasing come January 1. So if you want to hop on the current pricing and structure, you want to hop on it like now. It's January 1, the price is going up. The price currently from 1 to 4 people is going to be $30, and this is personalized research. I'm gonna come back to what that means in a minute. 5 to 9 people is $60. 10 to 14 people is $100, and 15 and up is $120 at the moment. Now, when I say personalized research experience, that's exactly what it is. You do nothing. We sit down, we have a consultation. I take notes. It is a 30-minute consultation, although I usually don't need 30 minutes. Depending on who I'm talking to, though, I might need 30 minutes. But in that time, I'm learning more about what you're looking for in your trip. And this is any type of trip. This is girls' trips, guys' trips, convention trips, birthday trips, graduation trips, all that type of stuff. I'm learning more about you, the person, and then I'm learning more about the trip that you want to take. We do offer cruises, theme parks. We do travel within the United States and outside the United States. So anything that you are looking for, we can do it for you. Okay. It will vary by the amount of people, including children, that is going on the trip. And once I get a sense of what you're looking for, I go to work. I go look at everything that you've asked me, and if it is something that we can do within your budget, I will present that information to you. If it is something that we cannot do within your budget, I'm going to say you might want to consider upping your budget or changing your destination or maybe removing some of the things that you are wanting to do because this is not going to fit in the set range that you have at this time. Okay. Travel is booming. Travel is going up. So yesterday's price is no longer today's price. Everything has gone up. So if you have a budget that might not fit exactly everything that you want, that's where we sit down and we have that conversation. Hey, that's not it. That's not it. Or if I can find something within your range, but it's something I'm like, I don't feel comfortable doing that, I'm going to tell you that. You're like, I found something in your range, but I'm not comfortable sending you there. So, no.
Okay, so I have a question. I got to pick your brain as a travel professional. This is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing thinking about it. Okay,
Oh,
so there's a picture that's gone viral about 2 women. I don't know if you heard about it. 2 women that went on a trip, and one of the women I don't know if it was a real story, if it was just a scenario, but one of the women did not have enough money to go back. Hold on, let me find it because I'm gonna just say it verbatim so that I'm not butchering this story and these people be like, what?
Oh Lord Jesus.
I want to get your opinion on this. I want to get your opinion. So
sounds good.
Let's see. Okay. So somebody said they were talking on the Breakfast Club. This topic was a wild topic. A lady and her best friend were in Jamaica, and on Saturday they were wait, hold up. Yes, on Saturday they were both trying to get back home to their kids. Only problem, flight shot up around $500 and the best friend didn't have the money to get home. The lady barely had enough for her own ticket, so she ended up leaving her best friend behind and went home to her kids. Do y'all think she was wrong for leaving her best friend? And what would you as a travel agent advise to people? Your facial expression. And that was off of, hold on, let me quote where I found this. The Black Room, All Things Entertainment is the community that this was posted in on Facebook. So what's your thoughts?
Oh, that's messy. That's messy for me for a few reasons. Number, as a travel professional and as a human being. Number one, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get my friend on that flight. We came together, we leave together. That's just okay. That can that and I get it. You know, you probably didn't have it to spare, but that's especially in a hurricane situation like that. That'll have to be a conversation that y'all have to have when you get back to the States. Hey, girl, look, I know you didn't have it back then, but hey, let's set up a payment plan, $50 a month until you get me paid off. I don't care if it takes a year, but we got to get up out of here since we came in here together.
But she said she didn't have money to get home. So you don't have any of the money to get home. What do?
She worked, right?
It says only problem, flight shot up around $500 and the best friend didn't have the money to get home. The lady barely had enough for her own ticket, so she ended up leaving her best friend behind and went home to her kids. She didn't say anything about her working.
I'm assuming that they're working if they were able to afford a trip to Jamaica.
Well, I mean, they weren't able.
They probably just didn't have it at that moment, which is cool. But baby, we're gonna have to figure this out. I can't, and it would be different if this was maybe an associate, but my best friend, that's messy. That's messy. Mm-hmm. That's on the human side. That's me as a person, not as a travel professional. Travel professional side of me would have told them to get that travel insurance because you never know what's going to happen. We are in the middle of hurricane season. We could have filed an insurance claim on that to, be reimbursed. We would have tried to figure out something. Mm-hmm. We would have had to try and figure out something. I just could not. First of all, we're in the midst of hurricane season. I'm offering vacation protection. If you decide not to take it, then as a travel professional, I would have to tell you, you stuck. I would have to, because I offered it to you. I put it in your pricing. You looked at the pricing. You actively said no. You signed a waiver because I don't play about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You stuck. But to not have the money, come on now. Come on.
Okay, so wait, let's listen to this. So now tell me, let's take it one step further. You're there, you don't have the money, you've tried to exhaust other options, y'all didn't pay for travel insurance, and now there's only one option. You stay there with her through it, or you go home to your kids. What are you doing?
I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. And the reason why I'm going home is because you literally just said you've exhausted everything. I'm going home.
I'm sorry, it's the way you said it. I'm going home.
I'm going home.
I'm going home.
I'm going home.
What Shelly said, she said, first of all, Shelly would have traveled in that area during hurricane season.
She
said first of all, we wouldn't even been there.
Hurricane season is so unpredictable because, we didn't think that we would see hurricanes like what we saw in the last couple of years. Because down here in the South, man, we got boom, boom, boom. Yeah. We got hit down here in the South.
Back and forth, it's up and down. You have a sunny day, we in a blizzard. So
Right. So,
cannot
it's
trust.
very unpredictable. And this year it just happened to fall in the island of Jamaica. And I would love to visit Jamaica one day because I want some authentic Jamaican beef patties. So
Oh, I can make those from scratch.
ooh, don't tell me that.
Hmm.
Um so I would love to visit the island. But back to the friends who yeah. Y'all knew the hurricane was coming. Y'all probably should have just canceled anyway. You probably would have got your money back.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's a few things you said that I resonate with, and here's my thing too. Like you said, the insurance is huge when you're traveling to these far places. Go ahead and just protect yourself. But for me, this is just my personal thing. Um, I am very transparent when it comes to my funds and my friends. So if there's something that we're planning to do, and I know I can do it financially, when I say I can do it, that's because I have at least 2 to 3 times put away in case there's an emergency that happens during that time. So if I
Right.
say, yeah, girl, I'll go out with you, that's because I know that I have extra money just in case I lose my card or just in case this happens, I have extra backup, which makes it okay for me to go out. If I don't have that extra, I do not go out. Even if my friends say, oh, I got you, I do not go out because I know
Right.
myself, and I'm going to be upset if we get out here and you say you got me and then you don't got me. I'm going to be mad.
Mhm.
So instead of even putting that responsibility on anybody, I just go ahead and say, don't go if you can't afford it 3 times more. So if you didn't have enough for emergency, just in case the prices shot up, the trip itself, the food and all of that, then just don't even go. That's how
See,
I do.
yeah, that's my question. If you got over there and you couldn't get back home, how did you plan on surviving while we were there?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's
I don't.
given you were broke anyway.
Not you talking. I can't listen. This is a learning opportunity because there are some people out here who just have not experienced these things yet, and also haven't experienced people who are intentionally nasty when it comes to travel. So they may not even know, how you really do need to just be prepared. But me personally, I'm not going to be able to rely on anybody or anything. I got to have my emergency because I've even been invited out to trips. I've had people tell me, "Oh, I'll fly you out. All you got to do is this." I'll say yes and accept it after I know that I can cover my own flight, just in case it's not what I wanted it to be and I need to get the
Yeah.
heck up out of it. That's
But
when
then
I'll say yes.
it's also given y'all saying that they best friends. It's also given y'all never traveled with each other. That's what
Oh,
it's
yeah.
That's
You
what it's
didn't know.
given. Because if you knew your best friend, like you're supposed to know your best friend, you ought to know that your best friend was broke.
But that's a conversation for transparency. People don't always give that. That's where I'm like, the friend, if you feel like, hey, I can come to the trip, but I'm barely
Yeah.
cutting it. So
First
I can't
off,
go.
an international trip is big for two people who have probably never traveled with one another. Now, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I traveled with my best friend as we've traveled domestic, we've traveled on a cruise, we've done international. I don't need to know exactly what's in her pockets, but I will know that she's gonna have it.
Yeah. I need somebody to tell me, like, if you struggling, tell me, girl, because I
Right.
can't be
Let me know something, and don't wait until we get into the situation, because I'm still trying to figure out how'd you plan on eating if we were here. If this hurricane had not hit, how'd you plan on eating? Did you plan on eating off of my dime?
I can't with you.
Because if you did, you were wrong.
No, you're right, though. You're right. These are conversations that have to be had. And you can't always trust when people offer that to you. That's what I'm saying, too. Like, a friend could tell you, she'll say, oh, yeah, girl, I got you for this. And then you get there and she starts acting funny or acting like you're,
there's,
you know what I mean?
There's different levels to this friend stuff. You really shouldn't be
Exactly.
traveling. You really shouldn't be traveling with a friend who isn't really a friend for, like, you got to be like, you got to get out of the honeymoon friendship phase first.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the best friend that I travel with, and we are at least got 2 vacations booked a year. She's been my friend for 14 years.
Yeah,
I can say she know I got it, and I know she got it. We've been in the same room together. We've traveled together in cars, on ships. We've done it all. But I know if stuff was to hit the fan, we're going to get out of there.
Yeah, y'all are safe together. Yeah.
Period.
You got a system down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it really just depends on who you're traveling with, too, because really, best friend? That's a stretch. that term is a stretch for me because if she was truly your best friend, Bookie, she would have tried to figure out a way for you to get home. She would have tried. She would have tried.
I cannot with
She would have tried. I'm just saying, she would have tried. I don't think she tried hard enough.
She talking about best friend.
But I agree. I'm going home.
Yeah, you going home if you got to get to your kids. Yeah. See, and I think what you said kind of wraps it all up, which is we have to know each other before we go on this kind of a trip or this kind of a journey. What are your finances like? What is your boundary? Or am I, who's paying for what? Are we visiting together? All that. Oh, yeah, Charlie, you might have missed a little bit of juicy topic. So let me just rewind it for you. You can put your opinions in the comments. Let's see. Where did it? Hold on. I lost it. It was on Facebook. Let's see.
I've seen that that going around. I've heard of it. And I'm like, it doesn't sound like
yeah, because you got to know more. But you know what? This is what I will say too. Sometimes, just like in romantic relationships, we don't take the time to ask the right questions about our friends and get to know them. And sometimes it's because we think we have forever. But you should always go into it trying to learn more and be a little more intentional, because when moments like this come up, you will have created that foundation. They might have truly felt like they were best friends, but if we don't ask these kind of questions, where are you at right now financially? What are we expected to do together? How do you travel with your friends? What are your expectations? What do you like? What you don't like? We don't ask that early and we just jump into it. We end up in a situation like this where someone might be upset down the line. Someone might feel like, wow, you really expected for me to just pay for your thing, even though we didn't talk about that. And the other person might feel, wow, you really just left me and went home. You really expect me to stay when I had kids at home?
So I will put this out there. Let me put this out there for the world. Let me
just to Charlie real quick. So they were talking about this on the Breakfast Club. The topic was wild. A lady and her best friend were in Jamaica, and on Saturday they were both trying to get back home to their kids. Only problem, flight shot up to around $500, and the best friend didn't have the money to get home. The lady barely had enough for her own ticket, so she ended up having to leave her best friend behind and went home to her kids. Do you think she was wrong for leaving her best friend? That's been the question. Go ahead, MJ.
That's crazy. I will also say this. In traveling with my best friend, we've learned, yes, we know each other, as two different individuals, but we had to learn about each other in the traveling sense. One thing that we learned about each other is we don't like being up under each other every day. We can breathe. Staying stuck up under somebody for so long, you get testy. I'm like, bestie, I love you, but I need some me time away. And she was like, girl, you too? Yes, we need me time away. So now when and that's how we started to plan our vacations now. When we start planning our vacations, we look for things that we can do independently. For example, cruises. I'm a cruise girl. Bestie is not. But Bestie will do one cruise. But on that cruise, give her somewhere where she can sit down, listen to some music, and read a book. She's sold. Give me somewhere where I can go and I can learn and explore and get content for my business. I'm sold. We don't have to be up under each other all the time, because that can be annoying. And you have to learn that type of stuff when you are traveling. Whether you are traveling with your best friend or your boyfriend, you got to learn that type of stuff. I don't want to be cramped up under nobody all day. I don't. Not all day and not all vacation. Because after a while,
we need identities.
After a while, we can do what we want to do during the day and meet up for dinner. That's the type of girl I am. Or lunch.
I'm a good mix. Like there's some days where I do want to let me go do my thing. Let me let you do your thing. We'll come back and talk about, what we had fun with. And then some stuff I want to do with my friend. Like we might do a cooking class.
Yeah. We plan for.
But there is a break.
Yeah. We plan for at least a day for us to go off and do our own thing. 2 days we might do, XYZ together. Like things we're doing brand new, we're doing with each other. But things that we have already done, we're doing it separately. Or we're doing it, to where we both have space to be able to breathe.
Let's see. I went on a trip once where one of the ladies took a total of $100 for 4 days in Vegas.
It's even She didn't go into the casino, did she?
She even busted out her to go from the previous night at a restaurant and the following day. Wait,
that's ratchet. That's ratchet.
Listen, eat what you want, but $100 for 4 days? Did she make it? Did she make it? That's what I really want to know. Let me know in the comments, Shelly.
That's ratchet.
I'm not even judging at this point. I'm curious. I'm truly curious right now. I need to
$100 for 4 days. You must have stayed in the hotel room, Pookie Butt.
$25 per day?
That's supposed to cover breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
I have so many questions. Okay, so all right, MJ. So what was the next? And then Charlie she didn't give an answer. She just said, No. Charlie, wait a minute. don't try to your way around.
Don't try to stir the pot, poltergeist.
Yeah, still waiting on you, buddy, old pal. We want to see what you got to say. She just been down there the whole time. She probably was just gonna it out and wait for us to move to the next topic. No,
I think she is gonna it out. It's okay. Though.
Yeah. She's over here laughing in the comments. Yeah, we need to hear what you got to say on this.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
Okay, so for you, MJ, what is the other product or service that you want to showcase this evening for us?
Yes. Let's get back to.
Okay, we just clowning over here.
You know, it's okay though. That's what we do. The next service that we are going to offer you this evening is actually going to be our email list. If you are not subscribed to the Travel with MJ email list, you are missing out. My email list is currently in the middle of our 10-day travel blitz where they get 10 vacation packages sent to their phone. They don't have to get up and go look for an agent online. They don't have to go and find anything. All the information is provided for them 10 days, Monday through Friday. If you sign up today, you'll be able to get into our next blitz, which will be next year, okay, where you'll be able to give me your vacation that you're looking to plan, and then we can sit down and talk about it. So if you're not subscribed to the Travel with MJ email list, on top of the 10-day travel blitz, you receive a coupon code for your next research experience. You receive a savings template to help you save for situations like homegirls in Jamaica. You get inside knowledge from me about the industry. You get, just all this information, and it is absolutely 100% free, and it is a doozy. If you're subscribed to the email list, y'all know I spoil y'all. Y'all know I do. And it's only 2 emails a week outside of the blitz. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, we send out emails unless we are in the middle of the blitz. Then it is Monday through Friday. So we try not to bog you down with too many crazy and excessive emails, just 2 a week, unless we're in the blitz.
Okay. Fair enough. Ooh, almost knocked off my little witch hat. Yeah, that deal blew my hat off. So no, very true. The email list is amazing, and you already did get some feedback from Lacole. She said yes, it is, and it is fire. And Lacole didn't give her response to that question either. Lacole, you sneaking around over there too? We need to see what you got to say about this.
Lacole coming home too.
And look, okay, you already know your clients. You already know she's coming home.
She coming home. She coming home. First of all, I don't think she was going to leave if she knew that there was going to be a hurricane. Cancel my trip.
Okay, quickly, expeditiously, because I'm not. No, no, that's one thing. But once I see that notification, we can go ahead and just wrap that up, because there's no trip that's that important that I'm willing to risk my life. But right. I definitely I understand that perspective as a mother too. That's like, we got to go. I got to get up out of here. I can't stay here. We have kids at the house. But yeah, and back to your trip. Back to your email newsletter. It is an amazing feature. I'm a part of it. A lot of my clients are a part of it. Shoppers in our community are a part of it, and they love it. So I definitely have to attest to that. And you did get some feedback from Lacole as well as Shelly about that. And then let's see. All right, these comments got me. Okay, so the next thing that I want to ask you, you're very welcome, is what is the next product or service that you would like to showcase this evening?
So if you are if you are on Facebook, we do have a travel community listed on Facebook. The name of that community is MJ's Travel Community. In that community, we cut up.
Cut all the way
So
up.
if you are a fan of laughing and joking and carrying on with foolishness, MJ's Travel Community is the place for you to be. Okay.
You added that
Not
big.
only do we go in there, cut up, and let our hair down and be ourselves, they also get travel tips. They also get vacation packages. They also get access to me, but they may not get it as quickly as the email list. The email list will always be top priority because
Mhm.
Facebook may not be here forever. But while we have him, we're going to use him and go and sign up for MJ's Travel Community. All information for community, email lists, and all of that great stuff can be found on our website.
Okay. Well, you are very much correct because Facebook is something that may not always stay around. So it's good that you stay connected with your clients on more than just Facebook. And then sometimes people don't necessarily want to go to social media to find out updates about a business. So I think it's awesome that you are so consistent with sharing that with us. So thank you again. Um, now that we have gone through that, do you have another service that you would like to broadcast to everyone?
Um, hmm, no, I think that's going to be it.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing that. The next question that I have for you is are you going to be hosting or attending any upcoming networking events?
Oh, yes. So, um,
I was like,
this
okay.
one is going to be a virtual event. Travel with MJ will be 5 years old in about 30 days, and we're celebrating. We are
Oh, the
celebrating.
bingo.
Yes. So, Travel with MJ is celebrating by having a good old school game of bingo.
What date is that on? Is it the mid November or end
It,
of November?
it's the 23rd. It's Sunday the 23rd.
Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm so glad you
7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is virtual. It is absolutely free to anybody who decides to sign up. I'm still deciding on the prizes for this game,
uh-huh.
and just come on out. Virtually. You
Like,
ain't even got to leave your house. You ain't got to leave your house. Come on out. Come
we're
on
gonna
out.
make sure we share that too around here in the email newsletter.
We do have it. We do have it in rotation. Yes, with the
Okay.
email with mine. With mine.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes, virtual event. It is free for everybody to show up. It's a Sunday, so you don't have to worry about having to go to work unless you have a Sunday job. Okay. It is at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring yourself, come laugh, come talk, come with your snacks and your drinks or what have you, and let's just have a good time. Let's just have a good time in the name of Travel with MJ's 5th birthday.
Yes. Yay. Congratulations, MJ. You've been working so hard on your business. So I definitely got to give you your flowers on that. You
Thank you.
definitely represent the word longevity, um, grit, passion, follow through, communication. Those are the words that I think of when I think of travel with MJ, when I think of MJ's Teas and Custom Designs. You
Thank
definitely work behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. So you're very welcome. Keep up the amazing work. We all see you. Yes, got to give those flowers. Because it's hard out here, as an entrepreneur, there's so many challenges that we face on top of taking care of things in our personal life as well. And so it shows a different level of, consistency when a person is able to work on what they have going on out there and still show up for their business and still have great energy and still be passionate about providing a better service and still be educating themselves so they can get better. It says a lot about your character, your integrity, and your passion for servicing people. So always want to give people flowers where they're due. Um,
thank you.
so
Thank
yeah,
you. And
you're,
it's been a lot this year. This year has been
it's been fast.
It's been, let me tell you
It's
something.
probably the fastest year I think we've ever had, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can attest to that. But let me tell you something. This business this business stuff is not for the faint of heart. If you are not truly in it, any little let me not, because that might be going into my motivational message. Let me follow directions tonight. Let me follow directions tonight.
Talk about. She said, "Let me die.
Let me not. Let me
Let
not.
me." Okay,
Not
Laura,
right now.
you're right on point though, because the next question I was going to ask you is, what inspirational message would you like to leave with everyone who's been watching? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm over here going to the message. You actually have feedback, so let's see. Charlie said, "Real though, this is a discussion that's supposed to happen before the trip. You need to have an emergency plan." I agree. That
Absolutely. You
point,
got to have you
point
got to
blank.
have an exit strategy.
Yep. And you have the discussion before y'all actually go out. I think that solves all problems. And then let's see. Nicole said, oh, Shelly was giving an update. She said, no, she hung around each of us begging. And then Shelly, no, Nicole said, I'm already home. She said, if I was there, I'd try to get her back. If she can't come up with it, I'm catching by plane. Bye, boo. I'll send free.
I know my people. They not gonna play with this weather. My people not gonna play with this weather.
She said, bye.
My clients not gonna play with the weather. Okay.
I will send for you. It's crazy. Oh Lord.
I'll holler.
Lord. And then let's see. Charlie said I can provide Charlie said I can provide a gift basket. So I can keep
I cannot with y'all tonight.
It's so understandable, but at the same time, you know, if you were that friend, you gonna be mad, but she ain't wrong though.
She ain't wrong though.
I'll send for you.
Right. I'll holler.
Oh Lord. Okay. See ya. Let's see. As Charlie said, I can provide a gift basket. So she's talking about for your bingo. Charlie's baskets are fire.
Ooh, we might have to hold that. I'm gonna come back to that one. It might not be for this one, but we're definitely doing more games in the future. I'm already thinking about if I'm gonna do Jeopardy or not. So I'm gonna pin that. I'm going to keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
I'm excited to see. A basket for MJ's anniversary. Okay, got you. And then Shelly said, I can donate something. Oh, so got a few donors, potential donors,
love y'all.
Partnerships. Let's see. Okay, so now that we've gone through that, what is your inspirational message that you are leaving with everyone this evening?
I'm leaving with everyone, especially if you are aspiring to become a business owner. Find your passion and don't let anything or anyone deter you from it. Business life is not easy.
Yeah.
Okay? It's not easy for those of us who know. You know. You have to find that why, and you have to find that passion, and it has to be bigger than the problems that you are going to face in business or in life. Case in point, my sister business, MJ's Tees and Custom Designs, was started right after my mother passed away. Sister business, MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. We've gone through some stuff. So if you're not truly in it for the love of what you're doing and what you can provide to the people, do me a favor, hang it up. Just hang it up. Because any little thing that inconveniences you is going to be a reason for you to shut down your business. Yep. And as somebody who currently has 3 and is probably working on a couple more other ventures, I can tell you, you have to have it. And it can't be given to you by somebody else. It's got to be deep in here. If it's not in here already, hang it up until it becomes deep in you in here. Because if you have to rely, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't rely on people for your motivation. What I am saying is don't let that person be your sole motivation. you got to have something for yourself as well. You can't just rely on that person, because that person can't pay your bills.
Yep.
And if you can find that person that's willing to pay your bills, send them my way. I got some bills for them to pay.
And that's you trying to take their person.
But since we know that's not going to happen, you can't rely on that person like that. And it's too much to put on that person as well. And I think we've had this conversation before. You got to have the motivation. If you don't, hang it up. Hang it up. That's all I got for you.
Yeah. Love the motivational message. Hello, Wild Water. Nice to see you. Welcome. Boss Babe. The Boss Babe Business Show is about small business owners. We are interviewing business owners all across the nation, all across the world, to learn about what solutions they have for shoppers. But we're also learning more about who they are and just sharing inspiration, tips, insight. So that's what this channel is about. And of course, we'll have other tutorials and ways to help you with gaining income. So welcome. Feel free to let us know where you're joining from, what state you're joining from, and if you're a small business owner, small business shopper, or both. Welcome. And happy holidays. And Charlie, so Charlie said, working on baskets as listening. Oh, yay. And
Charlie.
Charlie, talk about if you know, you know in my Biggie voice.
If you know, you know.
You are correct, though, MJ. You are so correct. I was just talking about this same exact message on our last show with, I think you were there with Nicole, about that superwoman thing where we just get excited when someone tells us that we're the only reason why they're pushing or why they're doing something, as if that's something positive. But the reality is that if you're trying to achieve anything in your life, you cannot be solely dependent upon another person getting up and doing for you. It has to be, like you said, within you. And you're so right about the inconveniencing thing, because I have had business owners in the past and they said things like, oh, I'm struggling with sales. I'm struggling with this. But the real reality is that I don't feel like they wanted it enough. Because if you wanted it enough, it's not going to be, oh, I'm not making any sales when you see me. It's going to be, oh, things are slow, but this is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. Like, there's no option. It's time to get around. What is the next step? What is the next way around this obstacle? Because there's no other option but to win and but to grow. But when you don't, but like you said, when you're not really that excited about it and you're not truly passionate about it, any little thing is an inconvenience and a reason for you not to do something. So like, let's say someone said they were gonna send me a beautiful sign that says Boss Babe Blog on it, and I don't get the sign, and I say, oh well, I guess I just can't go live. That has nothing to do with you going live and showing up for yourself. And sometimes we put other people's issues with our issues when we don't really want to do something. So
if you've been paying attention to my personal page, you've seen my new segments that you've seen the new playlist that I've come out with. It's literally me on the treadmill giving you content about cruises, because right now cruises is a lot to talk about. We're gonna be talking about that for a while. And I literally said, I already have to do this cardio stuff because, well, my trainer told me to do this cardio. How can I use this to better my business? Instead of, she want me to do this, she want me to do that. Boo, stop it. Boo, stop it. Stop it.
Stop it. Because if you don't want it, you don't want it.
Like, just say you don't want it.
Exactly.
We feel better when you just be real with it. But
it's so literally, no, you are so right. MJ, you are right. In every area of your life, if you're just honest with yourself and you say, I don't really want it. Oh my God. The weights that come off of you, the unnecessary expectations
I used to be that
off of you. Yeah.
I used to be that person that thought they had to please everybody. And then I started saying no. And then my no got really loud and really colorful. And then guess what? I felt a whole lot better.
I'm telling you. And you know what? I learned this I've already been a vocal person. So, and someone that just kind of goes with their own tune. Some people might think some of the things that I do are weird, but I'm just on my own frequency and I'm chilling and I'm peaceful in that frequency. But even in dating, I had to learn, like, the quicker I analyze whether or not I like this, the quicker I can move on to the next thing, because I really don't like this. And so let
Look,
me just hurry up and
I'll knock out of something real quick. You
just
want
a
to do
little,
this?
I don't even go out on the date if I'm not even excited about it anymore. Like, I just don't, we be talking and they're like, let's give me your number. Cause my phone about to die. Give me your number. What the heck does that have to do with us and our relationship? No, thanks. Or
I'll knock out of situations real quick. Oh, you want to do this?
Yeah. Nope. And now I just say no, and I feel so happy about it. Like, I just recently had a disaster of let me not say a disaster of a date, but it was definitely my first time ever cutting the check early and just leaving, or not leaving. I stayed there and ate my own food, baby, because I ain't going nowhere. But but we had to end the experience because of how disappointed I was. And I was just like, no. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And when you're real with yourself in any instance or situation, look, I can't even get the words out because I'm so excited. But when you're real with yourself, it's just so much peace that comes over you because you lose those expectations and all that extra stuff that comes with it. You're not even thinking about that. It's just, no, this isn't for me. No, I don't want to do it. No, I'm not motivated. No, I don't want this.
I don't want this. No, I don't need it. Yeah. It's just, yeah. Let your no become real loud and real colorful if you need to.
Yeah, we got to, because at the end of the day, like, the answer is no. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. And that goes with you and yourself too, because sometimes we tell ourselves we should or need to do something when in reality, we don't want to do it. You tell yourself, I got to make sales. I got to do this. But you don't want to do what it takes to make those sales. So you're just not ready yet, or you got to hire someone to do it for you, and you don't have the funding yet to do that. So you just got to wait. But be honest with yourself about what you really want. Because if I ask you, do you want to, I don't know, go to Chick-fil-A and get this new smoothie that they got, baby, you're going to be on your feet. Or if I ask you, do you want to go try out this new dress that everybody's talking about? Like, what I'm saying here is that we prioritize what is truly important to us. We just make it happen in our life. So when there's an area in our life where we are not prioritizing, it is usually due to a lack of drive to prioritize it, or we just do not see the value in it at that time in whatever life that is. It could be fitness. Hey, you say, I'm serious about my fitness journey. But then you're not going to the gym. You're not being consistent. You don't really want it that bad, and you're not tired yet. When you get tired of waking up and feeling like there's no progress, when you get tired of not being able to do the things you want to do physically, something is going to tell you, you know what? Instead of spending this time watching this TV show that brings me absolutely nothing to my brain, I'm about to go outside and walk. Or while watching the TV show, I'm going to take a walk outside and walk a mile or do whatever it is you can do. I'm going to do some arm lifts. I can work out while I'm sitting in my office. But when you get to that point where you are tired or you are truly motivated and you want it, nothing is going to stop you. None minor inconveniences.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I agree with you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Shelly said, you ladies are my sheroes. And then Charlie said, no, I know hearts. I don't know. Is my thing working tonight? Because everything acting funny. Okay, there we go.
I don't think mine is on. I gotta turn mine on. I'm on a new setup right now.
Device? Okay. And Charlie said no is a complete sentence. And it is. It is.
Period.
For yourself, for other people. Yes. Round of applause. All right. Thank you so much for your motivational message, MJ. Can you please let everybody know where to shop with you? What's your website or phone number before you get off?
Yes. For Travel with MJ, you can call or text us, area code 229-627-4753. You can also email us, info@travelwithmj.net. If you can't remember any of that, you can go to travelwithmj.net and use the contact us form. We'll get back to you. Do I also want to do social media handles?
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right. Social media handles. You can message us on Facebook at Travel with MJ. We are here on YouTube as well at Travel with MJ 1120. So many different places for you to reach out to us, but we are looking forward to serving you in the very near future.
Thank you so much, MJ. We appreciate you, and thank you for showing up on our show tonight.
Thank you.
Hold on. All right. right. All right. Have an amazing evening. We're gonna go ahead and
You too.
we're gonna go ahead and bring on our next interviewee this evening. I told y'all they came with the wrong streamer. So the next person that we're interviewing this evening, her name is, well, let me not say her name. Let me just say what she does. She helps people share their voice, share their story, and I'm so excited about this interview because I have some really exciting news. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring her on, and let's get started. Hello, hello. Uh-oh, Nicole, can you see us? There we
I'm
go.
here.
I was like, you're in the dark. Hello, Nicole. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm managing with this whole device issue. Hopefully, oh wow. Okay. Hopefully it won't give me no problems while I'm charging the device. All right, so I'm excited, Nicole. There's so much good news that we have to share with the audience. But let's first get started. Would you please introduce yourself? Oh, there it goes. Would you please introduce yourself and just tell us your story, and then of course, share your business and what you provide.
All right. Well, I am Nicole Smith, and basically, right now, I'm just being me. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a nana. I am enjoying the fact of my lifestyle is transitioning, even though I've been going through some major things in life.
Hmm.
But these things have given me the opportunity to say how much I appreciate being here. So, um, we have to try to find the positive in negative situations, and that is definitely where I am now. I
Hmm.
am just finding the positive things in negative situations, and I'm not allowing the negative to take a part of who I am and what I'm doing, and how I will become moving forward.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing that very powerful message, Nicole, especially about the idea of how much realizing just how much you appreciate being here, working through the things that have been pushed your way, the obstacles that have been pushed your way, which we talked about in our last show. Quite a bit, a few life changes happening for you. um, so with that being said, I mean, it's always easier said than done. So I'd love for you to just share with everyone what goes through your head that helps you to stay in this mindset. How do you stay in this mindset? Because people listening could probably say, "Oh, well, what I'm going through, that sounds nice, but I'm just still in this stuck in this spot." And some of them could be going through what you're going through or something different. So how do you stay in this mindset?
Well, honestly, it was not easy, um, because I have battled with depression before.
Mm-hmm.
So when you, it's basically for me, is when you know the signs are trying to come into your life, you nip them in the bud before they get there. And
Mm-hmm.
that's only because I've been through it before. But for someone that has not been through depression or has not been through anything that was difficult in their life, I suggest that you take the time to evaluate self. And the way I evaluate myself is, I have been writing down if I'm having a good day, if I'm having a bad day, if I'm having an okay day. If, and then I go back the day after that and I analyze what kind of day I had. What could I have done differently to make that day better? Which is where I use one of my products that I will be showcasing later. But where I'll be talking about later. But it's easier said than done. Um, a lot of people just feel like, they can get on and say, "Oh, I did this and I did that and I feel so much better." It's more to it than that. It's a lot of work. It is mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and all of these things. Just taking the time to say, I need to evaluate all these different situations in my life, and I need to take time to look at them. I need to take time to think about it. I need to take time to step away from some things. I need to make sure that the things that I am trying to give myself to are benefiting who I am trying to be. And I say that because a lot of times the things that are making your life harder for you are the people that you're trying to help that have no regard of helping you or have no regard of caring what you're going through. So if you're going to be giving yourself and pouring into others, make sure that you're getting something in return. Make sure that you're not depleting yourself because once that happens, depression starts setting in, you start worrying about things. And I went to a church service the other night, and the my grandfather he had passed, and he was a minister, and he would always say, if you're gonna pray, don't worry. If you're gonna worry, don't pray. And I had forgot that he actually used to always say that until I heard it again. And it made the best sense of my life in that moment. As much as I've heard it been said, it really, really touched home the other day when I heard them talking about the things that he did and the things that he said and the things that kept them motivated and going. If you're going to worry about it, don't even pray. But if you're going to pray, don't worry. And that is where I am now. I, I'm I'm giving it to God, and I know that I'm finna be the best me that Nicole can be, and I want you to be the best you that whoever you are can be. So don't worry, because worrying is a sin. And if we will worry ourselves to death, we will worry ourselves sick, we will make ourselves worse than what we are. Let the worrying go. And if somebody in your life is worrying you, then let them go too. It's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Like I said on my message, I send for you, boo. When you start worrying my nerves, I'm gonna send for you. But yeah, you got to go. Sometimes you just have to go.
Yes. That message had me cracking up. Talk about I said for you. Oh, that is too funny to
Yeah,
me.
I'm
But
just
no,
trying. Hey,
you're speaking the truth though. You're not telling any lies. When it comes down to it, we have to choose our peace. We cannot be over worrying. Like you said, people will worry themselves literally to death. Stress is like one of those. There was a video of he's a heart surgeon, and he was talking on like on a scale of 1 to 10 how dangerous certain things are for you. And I think he put stress at like a 7 out of 10. So
yeah,
stress is like on its own something that's going to deteriorate your health. We have to take care of ourselves. And like you said, you will have those people who don't care about your well-being and do not have boundaries and will just push, 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 and don't care about the fact that you've made it clear that you're not doing something. So you just have to put yourself first. You have to choose you, because if you don't, you can worry yourself to a point where you're sick. So yeah, and that's also not good for people who are healing or going through a process where they're trying to get well, wearing yourself unnecessarily. So thank you for sharing that. And you got some feedback. Shelly said, looking beautiful, Nicole. And then Charlie said,
I
yes,
got
ma'am.
my necklace on.
It is so pretty. You got that from Bling with Shell?
Yes, yes,
Oh, that looks
yes.
so good. I saw that when she got on the behind the scenes. I was like, okay, so
And
beautiful
it
and like
matched the buttons on
flashy.
my cardigan.
It is so pretty. That's a classy necklace. All right. So thank you for sharing that,
Thank
Nicole, and
you,
going.
Shelley.
She loved that necklace. I said one word. I was like, oh, okay, pearls. And she was like, thought she was gonna rub the necklace off. But it is really beautiful. It's beautiful. I love my bracelet from Shelly too. She always has the cutest stuff. So, all
Yes.
right. So now that we've gone through this, what I want to go ahead and do now is give you an opportunity to share what states you're based out of and which states you service to.
I am based out of the Boot, Louisiana. and I service anywhere inside the USA and Canada. So we are international. So I am excited about this.
All right. So let's all right. So
Oh,
thank you for
this
letting me
gonna
know.
cut that off.
I know. I hope StreamYard don't take away my little privileges. All right. So the next question that I have for you, Nicole, is what are the 1 to 5 products or services that you're showcasing this evening?
Okay, well, the first thing that I want to talk about is my author coaching course. Last time I started with the mentorship, but this time I'm gonna start with the author coaching course. And I want to say about the author coaching course, it is a great way to not spend a lot of money and still get the assistance that you want and need to get your book done and get
Yep.
your book out there and get your book published. The steps are not hard and they are very direct. They're very easily played out. If you need any assistance, I am there. I'm not there the 24/7 like I am with a mentorship, but I'm still there. You can ask any questions. You can have anything that you need, anything that you're worrying with. When you send that stuff over to me, I'm going to look over it with a fine tooth comb before it's put out. So, you always want to make sure that somebody else put their eyes on your stuff so that we might catch something. We're human. And
Yeah.
between 2 or 4 or 6 eyes, it still might be something that's missing. But we try our best to make sure that we're catching as many things as we can before your book is actually printed.
Mm-hmm.
And I am so excited about this because it's 12 months. You get the opportunity to either get it emailed to you, you can look at videos, you can do both if you like, because some people are visual learners. So we have the visual people that like to do the videos. We have people that you can send an email and they're gonna follow that email to a T and
Yep.
they're fine and dandy with that. They have some people that come in that are already in a process, so they don't need everything. So they just need to start where they're at. This course is designed for anybody at whatever stage you're in. So if you've already written your stuff and you just need to go into editing and formatting, then that's where we'll start. If you've already been through editing and formatting, then we'll start with the next step. So don't feel like, oh, I gotta go through all of this stuff because it's a 12-month course. No, this course meets you where you are. And
Mm-hmm.
it makes sure that for 12 months, whether you're putting out one book or whether you're putting out 5 books in that 12 months, you still have the same access because it's a 12-month course. But we're going to meet you where you are and we're going to make sure that you're successful. And right now it's only $75. So for
Still.
$75, you actually get so much. You get the one-on-one with me. You get all of the things that you need, the editing, the formatting. You get the printing of your book. All of these things come in that package. Everything you need to get that book published, get it out, and get it seen comes with this course. For $75, you cannot beat that. And even if somebody say, "Oh, I can do it for this much," will they be there the whole 12 months? Or will they be, oh, they done wrote the book, they done got the book out, and now they gone. You don't know where they are, you can't get in touch with them. You dialing the number, and it's telling you that the number is not able to be connected. You will, you looking up their stuff on the internet, you can't
Oh,
find them, the name ain't even on there. I'm just telling you, look,
oh God.
AL Publishing and Consulting, if I haven't heard from you in 6 months, because you doing your thing, guess what? That's fine. So when you roll on back over here at month 7, I'm gonna say, hey, what you need? It's totally up to you. $75 is a phenomenal opportunity to take advantage of this. Get your information out there. Get as much as you can out while you're trying to get it out. And you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta pay an editor. I gotta pay a formatter. Some people need a cover. Now the cover is not included, but we can still get you a cover for a discounted price because of the fact that you're in the course. But for $75, I cannot give you anything better than that for the next year. I'm telling you.
It's a steal. It's an absolute steal. So I actually have to share my own experience. She is right. No matter which area that you're starting at, you can just jump on into the course, and she has all the information there for you. I just recently purchased the author coaching course so that I can go ahead and learn how to. Yes, thank you, thank you. Oh wait, hold on. This is a
Oh
perfect time.
Lord.
Hold on. Thank you very much. And with
And
this
water
author
goes
coaching
too.
course, you thought I forgot. With this author coaching course, I'm absolutely loving the features. I got the information that I needed to, just in straight, bullet points. I took the information, already done everything that I need to do on my end, so that I can go ahead and get my book published and processed. And so it's been a very smooth and easy process. But I will also put a disclaimer that I am the type of person to take the information and the instructions and then execute. So if you are someone that takes the information and executes, then you're going to be successful in this course because she's giving it all to you. And that's something that I have kind of like tried to make sure I apply in every area in business. For me is like, once I get it, don't procrastinate, do it, get it done with quality and move to the next step. So there will be a book published soon through AL Publishing and Consulting's author coaching course. And I will successfully be able to say that I am now a author and a self-published author because I took their course, yay, and learned how to get my book self-published. And the cool thing about it is that even after publishing this book, I have access to this course, like she said, for 12 months. So if I just want to go ahead and learn some of the other areas that she's highlighting in the course, I can utilize that for my own skills, like for my future books. So it's a really wonderful opportunity, and it's only $75. And I would encourage anyone and everyone out there, no matter what lane you're in and no matter what era you're in of your life, to publish a book, because it is really important. And Nicole has talked about it many times. Sharing your story, you never know who out there needs to hear what you have to say. And if there's something that you've been holding in or holding on to, it's time to release that and let that go. Let that story be inspiration for the next person. My book isn't necessarily a story, it's more so affirmations. It is somewhat a story, though, because it explains what I tell myself through the days when things feel, tough or hard. So, every book is inspiration to someone out there. So I really recommend doing it because it's an empowering experience. Like, just seeing my book, the cover, everything that I've put together, I've designed. And that's the thing, you don't even have to be a designer. I did that because I'm in graphic design. But AL Publishing Consulting has resources where they can teach you how to get all these things done and outsource through them if you want them to do it, or how to give you tips on doing it yourself. But you don't have to be a designer to have a book published and have a nice, beautiful cover. So I just want to put that out there. I don't want you to hear that and say, oh, well, I don't have this skill, I don't have that skill, because you don't need that skill with AL Publishing Consulting. They teach you along the way how to edit, how to creatively write, what options you have when you want a cover design, what options you have when you want a book published, like so many different things, plus the printing. So I'm actually getting my first set of books printed through AL Publishing Consulting, and their second brand now, which is Ink.
Legacy Ink Market.
Legacy Ink Market.
Yes.
Okay. Legacy Ink Market, which is their newest brand. And I'm getting my books printed there. So I'm really excited about that. And I can't wait. I can't wait to put my first set of books out on the website. I've already done the marketing for them. They're just waiting. I can't wait. I can't wait. I feel so good. I feel so good about that. Yeah. Thank you, Nicole.
You ain't gonging there. You ain't clapping. What?
No, I said I would give them a break because they're probably tired of hearing these claps, and it's late at night. They're probably like, let me turn my phone down. But yes, so I really had to vouch for that author coaching course. If you have not already signed up, go sign up and start writing your book. It's so therapeutic, the process. For me, I had already started writing process like a year ago, and it's so therapeutic to be able to have this now put on paper to where it will be printed into a book. For me personally, the story was, or the affirmations came from things that were happening in my real life where I had moments as a woman, you know, as a friend, as a sister, where I really just felt beat down. Like there's so many areas of life that we are responsible for following through with other people. And you have to continuously be self aware that you're not projecting negative experiences onto someone else. And during that time period of, you know, going through things with family, going through loss with family members, dealing with people in my life that I thought were going to be my best friends or in my life forever that I ended up having to just cut off. You know, that process is just, it can feel a little draining. You feel just beat down at the end of the day. Like, man, this is tiring. Like, is this really what we are here to do? Like, to run into you scruggly mugglies and have to be drained to death? Like, it's a very depressing feeling. And I do have depression. So that's also something Nicole was talking about earlier that I have to monitor. And I was just really feeling down. And so people ask me a lot of times, like, how do you push through that? How are you so consistent? How do you have so many businesses? How do you have so many clients? Because I've got a lot of clients that have different businesses and they're all different industries. And so it is a lot of work. And people really don't understand how I'm able to balance all of that and my business as well. And the honest truth is that I have to talk myself through every single thing. And I have to forgive myself for areas where I did overstress myself. And I have to be honest with myself about what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do. And then I have to be communicative with myself, with my team, with my friends, with my peers, with my clients, so that it is understood what I'm able to do, where I'm at. And that, on top of talking myself through it, really helped me, because there were days where I just wanted to like break down, or I did break down because of something that happened in my life and I was disappointed and let down. And you know, sometimes you don't have that person that's right by you in those moments saying, hey, it's going to be okay. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But on the days when you don't, you just have to pick yourself up and you have to make it happen. And you have to be strong for so many other people. So it's almost like you feel like you don't have time to be going through that. Like, okay, yeah, I'm having a breakdown, but anyways, I gotta go get back to making this money and getting this stuff done for me and my clients and my friends, and my, you know. So this book was like just my tribute to all of those women out there that work so hard and don't get the appreciation that they deserve just yet, but they're seeing it in themselves. So it is therapeutic for me. And I think that I understand what Nicole has been talking about in all these other interviews about how the process of writing your own book is therapeutic. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. So, Nicole, did you want to share your other products or services this evening?
Well, the next product that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna go kind of in a little bouncing back and forth, but I'm gonna go over to the motivational speaking course that we have. And with this motivational speaking course, I encourage anyone that has written their book to take this 12-month course. Even if you feel you do not need it, everybody can use some kind of information to make them a better speaker. And that's what this course does. And again, it meets you where you are, because people are on different levels when it comes to communication. People are on different levels when it comes to inspiring and motivating things and talking about their book and talking about the things that they're going through in life. Everybody is on a different level.
Yep.
So what this course does is it meets you where you at. It helps you elevate yourself to the next level of your speaking. And of course, I did not learn this overnight. I actually took courses, and I'm still taking courses now to become a better speaker, because it's some things that I catch in other people that I realized I was still doing myself. So I decided to go through a course, and I'm going through a course, and I'm going through an app on my phone that I have to daily check into this app. I have to make sure that you're saying your sentences in positive ways. You're using the big, nice words that are not too big for this audience, but they're perfect for another audience. Or if you're talking to students, then you use another type of word instead of the larger word. So you have to know where to meet the people that you're talking to, where they're at. And this course is designed to do that. Whatever you're doing, whoever you're speaking to, whatever you're talking about, this course will make sure that when you get up on that stage, you're going to present your story as best as possible. You're going to be able to meet them where they're at in that scenario, in that room, because we hear all the time that we walk into rooms that we never thought that we would walk into. We're going places that we've never been before. We're going places that we don't think we're qualified to be in. Where if you went through this course, guess what? You're qualified. You were qualified when you wrote the book. You were qualified when you opened your mouth. And now you're more qualified because you took the motivational speaking course. And you're ready for whatever is dished at you. You're ready for whatever questions come at you. And most reporters ask the same type of questions. They route it a different kind of way. So
Yeah.
I decided that toward the end of the course, we actually go through a run through of the questions that you might get in an interview so that you're not even surprised when you get them. You're prepared for them, you're ready for them. You're ready for the crazy questions, you're ready for the simple questions, you're ready for the hard questions. You're going to be prepared regardless when you go through this course. And it's just an overflow from the author coaching course. You flow right into it. You get a discount because of the fact that you've been through the author coaching course. So you get a 90% discount when you go over to the motivational speaking course. Why not take it? Why not get involved? Why not learn to better yourself? That's what we're trying to do in this season. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about helping people, um, like they say, pronunciate their words and express themselves. And it's okay to be goofy sometimes because sometimes that's what you have to do. For some reason, I get on this show and I cannot make it through the interview without laughing. But I can be that type of person on this show. You can be yourself. You can feel comfortable on this show. There have some things where you can't, it's not a joking matter. The topic that you're talking about is nothing to joke about. So you
Yeah.
have to know when to laugh, when not to laugh, when to be serious and when not to be serious, when you can joke and who you can joke with. All of this is in that course. You will get that information in this course. So I encourage anyone, whether you wrote a book or not, it's a good course to take because everybody needs to know what to say in different situations.
I definitely agree with you. Because it's about not being tone deaf. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry, y'all, if I blew your eardrums out. I'm trying to switch devices because the one that I have is acting a little weird. Don't know if it's me or if it's the streamer at this point. But we are going to find a solution though. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Is welcome to technology.
I can't say anything. My show was doing that.
I'm like,
I
I don't
think
know what's.
I think it's a platform.
Yeah, and it's okay though. I'm gonna make it work. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, so let me do this. Cause one
It's
of
the Halloween effect. That's what we're gonna say.
okay, it's what it's feeling like. Okay, here we go. Okay. So can you still hear me okay?
I can still hear you okay.
You can see me all right too?
I can see you pretty well.
Okay, good. All right. So, where do we leave off? I was talking about the importance of not being tone deaf. I think that your course does a really great job with that. because we get into situations where we don't have that social cue, right? We don't know who we're talking to. It's all about understanding your audience. And sometimes people don't practice that. So I do agree with you. I think that we should take courses. I was just talking about this. I think this is in our last show about some people really need to take some motivational speaking classes because y'all are dreary. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all are dreary. You're trying to get a message across to somebody, and don't get me wrong, I probably was one of those people at one point in time in my life or in my development. But you have to understand that there's two different types, there's different tones that you can use to set or create. It's a tone of encouragement, it's a tone of excitement, it's a tone of let's get this going, it's a tone of accountability versus just being so dreary and depressing and just beating into someone. It's just there's ways. And I think that motivational speaking, practicing just basic socialization skills will really help with that, because if you're able to do that as a business owner, you're going to see yourself get to these partners, these clients a lot faster. So I really truly believe that everybody should go through at least one kind of training. With that being said, what is your next product or service that you wanted to showcase this evening?
Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is our mentorship. So the one-on-one mentorship is access to me basically almost 24/7. You might as well say 24/7, because let's just say you up and you writing in the middle of the night and you decide that you have a question. You can send over that question. I get notifications that you are sending a message for me, and only my clients have this access where I get notified. I will get up out my sleep and help you through this process. Now, let's be clear. If you have a dumb question, I'm gonna look at your question and I'm gonna go back to sleep and I'll answer you the next day. So, but if you have a question that is pertaining to your book, pertaining to your course, pertaining to the mentorship, then yes, I will answer you. But don't send me nothing foolish in the middle of the night talking about you just couldn't sleep and you wanted to see if I was woke. No, I'm sleeping. Nah, I'm telling you, you will get an answer the next morning. Because if you get an answer at that moment, you might not like that answer, and I might not be your mentor anymore. So let's make sure that we are making this clear that
Oh
the
my God.
information in the question is for the help you get to the next level. You being woke and can't sleep, take you some melatonin. Don't text me in the middle of the night and wake me up for that, because then I'm gonna be upset. And I know that I would not be your mentor anymore, because I probably will go ahead and say some choice words.
Oh,
But I'm still working on me. I'm Steve Harvey. God still working on me. He ain't finished with me yet.
oh,
And if you work me up for some foolery, which is my new word, I need to get it put on a shirt, MJ. You work me up for some foolery. Yeah. But if you need some help, you need some assistance, you need anything pertaining to your book, you had a writer's block, I got you.
oh
I
my
got
God.
you.
That cracked me up so
I
much.
got
You
you. So,
talking about don't she said don't wake me up asking me if you was just up. I just wanted to see if you were up. Oh my God, please don't do that. Oh Lord, don't do that. Um
no, so let's not do that.
yeah,
And
do
that's
that.
not the only thing that comes with the mentorship. You get 1 year of your book being promoted on Boss Babe blog. AL Publishing and Consulting is paying for your year to be promoted by Boss Babe blog. That comes with your mentorship. You also get an opportunity to get financial advice from Leslie Speak for 1 full year. That is included in the mentorship as well. Not only that, we are going to reward you for all your hard work. You get the opportunity to go on a 3-day trip of our choice, And I have to make sure I say that it's of our choice. Now, it's going to be related to your personality, but I will not let y'all choose because y'all might want to go on a $10,000 trip, and that's not what we paying for. So
Mm.
I have to be clear that it is a 3-day trip of our choice, somewhere nice, somewhere you can relax, and maybe start writing on your next book. Take the little edge off, whatever it is that you need in those 3 days. Enjoy yourself, you and a friend. That's fine.
Which is
Absolutely fine.
amazing because
So
a lot of people would love a 3-day trip just for writing a book.
I know, right? I know.
Yeah, well, just being
I
rewarded
wish,
for work. Honestly, that's a beautiful thing. I love the fact that you incorporated that.
and it's basically because I wish after I had written my first book, I wish I would have had the opportunity to just unwind, go somewhere and just relax and enjoy the moment of saying, I did it. I
Mm.
made it through everything and I did it. And I can see my work in process. So I take a lot of effort in putting into the things that we do with AL Publishing and Consulting. I put a lot of I put a lot of effort into it because I know the things that I was looking for. I listen to the things that my current clients are saying. Um, and then on top of that, I like to be um, very professional when it comes to the products that I send you.
Mhm.
So I work really hard to make sure that what you get is to the best of our ability. And if I feel like I can do it better than what it is, I will hold up an order to make sure that it is going to meet my standards and your standards because I don't want to put it out there and then they say, "Oh, I don't want this garbage, this junk. You paid that money for that." So we want to make sure that you're getting the best, and we always put in something extra. Um, we will have a expedition service that's coming up as well really soon. So if you want it expedited, you will still get the same quality,
Mhm.
but you're gonna have to pay because that means it's gonna take some extra work and some extra hours outside of our working hours to make
Yeah.
sure that you get that in the time that you need it in. So just keep all of that in mind when you're going through the printing side of the process of your stuff. You know, printing is not as easy as people think, and if your formatting is off, if your cover's not right, you go to some little junky person that say they can do it for $50 and they send you a piece of junk and then you send it over to us and we have to fix it. All of that takes time. It
Yeah.
takes time, it takes effort. Um, had they went through our author coaching course, they would know how to do the cover. They would know how to do the formatting and the editing. But, sometimes you get the people that don't know. So, if they don't know, they don't know. And some people are good enough to not know and still send over quality stuff.
Yeah.
So, it's just a matter of it's a process. Everything is a process.
I understand that because there are a lot of people out here advertising a service and don't necessarily pride themselves in having that quality. And like you said, they just wouldn't know until after the book has been printed or until after someone who does know tells them, which is why they need to sign up for that course. And let's see, Charlie wanted to remind you that everyone who does the mentorship also receives a gift basket from Charlie Shops.
Yes, they do. I did leave that part out. I did. That goes along with your trip.
Her gift baskets are wonderful, by the way. So they're amazing. Anyone who's wondering if you should get this mentorship, you definitely should. um okay, so now that we have walked through that product, what is the next product or service that you like to showcase this evening?
Um, and you might need to know the price. Let me go ahead and tell you the price real quick. The price of this service is $3,600. We do break it up month to month, and that's for 2025. So Don't roll over in 2026 talking about you want this price and we ain't locked it in this year because you're gonna get your listing. The price is going up in 2026, and that's because we will be adding another service to this, and the price is going to go up to make sure that we can cover not only what you're doing and what we're putting out, but you're going to be grateful for the service that's going along with it. We are going to actually be able to get your stuff put on Audible, and you're going to have a nice professional voice that goes along with it. You cannot find out who the voice, well, I'm going to say voices are, because if it's a book from a man, we would have a man that's doing it. If it's a book from a female, we're going to have a beautiful female that's doing that as well. So just get ready. 2026, we coming for you. We coming for you. Yeah.
Okay.
And it will not be me.
She says, so before you even get to guessing, just know it won't be her. Okay.
Don't guess that it's going to be me. It's not going to be me.
So thank you for sharing that, Nicole. Did you have any other products or services that you wanted to showcase this evening?
I'm going to keep it with those three tonight. Um, Simply because those are the things that we want to roll out into the new year. Of course, I would like you to buy my books and my journals and, all of those things, but these are going to help you be the perfect business person. It's going to help you be a good person for yourself.
Mhm.
And everybody wants to, you know, let's just say you want to be an expert or you want to be recognized as an expert in your field. Either one of these is perfect for that,
Yeah.
to take you to the next level.
That author coaching course is where it's at. I am so excited about my book. I'm so excited to be launching this. Like I'm going to show the sneak peeks to everybody in our community, in our private community, but I've already created the marketing for them. It looks so beautiful. So now that we've shared that, Nicole, are there any events that you will be attending or that you are hosting that are coming up?
We will be hosting our Walking in Faith workshop in April, and
Okay.
that is of next year. And I'm starting to announce it now because I'm actually looking for speakers for the event.
Okay.
Most of the time, I am one of the speakers, and this year, I just want to be able to sit back and enjoy other people speaking.
Uh,
So
when is this? I'm just taking just for notes. Asking for a friend.
it is April the 20th. I think it's the 25th. It's the last Saturday in April at 2 p.m. And something different that we're doing this year is we're doing a meet and greet that Friday um, as well. So we're going to do a meet and greet where you get the opportunity to meet the speakers that are going to be speaking on Saturday, that Friday.
Okay.
And I'm excited about it. It's going to be really nice.
Okay. Got it. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna have to add this to my calendar so that I can go back and look at that. But okay. April 25th, 2026 at 2 p.m. On Saturday. And then on the Friday, you'll be doing a meet and greet where people can come to meet the speakers.
Yes.
Okay, got it. All righty. I'm so excited. All right, I will make sure. And then how many speakers are you looking for right now for this event?
I am looking for two.
And what are the preference? Do you have any preferences or specific things that you're needing or seeking from these speakers or genres, anything like that?
Um, I haven't came up with my theme, but the theme will be going out the second week of next month. So
Okay.
anybody that's interested, go ahead and put in for it so that you can be on top of everything. Push come to a shove, I might do a third speaker,
Okay.
but right now I know for sure it's two.
Okay. And then no specific industry preferences or like specific preferences or states or anything like that. It can be from any state and any industry.
Any state, any industry. Yes.
Okay. All right. And the best way for them to reach you about this motivational speaking, would it be through your website contact us page?
Definitely. Everything goes through the website, lacolesmith.com.
Okay. All right. Well, I will be sharing this on the newsletter as well. I have one opportunity coming from Travel with MJ for the bingo party on November 23rd. And then I have this opportunity coming from LacoleSmith.com, aka AL Publishing Consulting, on April 25th at 2 p.m. Saturday. And Friday will be the 24th meet and greet for any states and any industries. And you'll find out in the next 2 weeks what the specific topic is going to be, but you can start to express interest now so that as she's selecting speakers, you can be amongst the people that she reviews. Did I get everything?
Definitely. And the earlier you put in for it, the better, because it gives you more time to be prepared for it.
Okay.
So definitely, if it's something that you're interested in, something that you want to do, we have to make sure that we're accommodating you if you're coming from out of state. So we have to have all this information. So the earlier you put in for it, the better it is for us to make sure that everything flows perfectly fine, that you get on the meetings ahead of time, because we will have one meeting um, for the 2 months before April, so that you know exactly how everything's going to flow and go,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing that opportunity. The next question that I have for you, Nicole, is what is the inspirational message that you want to leave for everyone over the weekend?
Well, since it's a holiday weekend, I just want everybody to be safe, be careful. Um, don't let your guard down. Trust your intuition.
Yeah.
Trust your instinct. Make sure that you're paying attention to your surroundings. It's not the world that we used to be in, and we need to make sure, especially as women, that we are paying attention to the things that are happening around us. Because so many times we're wrapped up in our phone, we're wrapped up in things that we're doing. You're
Yeah.
not paying attention to what's going on around you or who's paying attention to you.
Yeah.
So make sure that we're staying on top of that and staying safe, not just because it's the holidays, but anytime, but definitely because it's the holidays and people are going to be masked up. So this is the perfect opportunity for a lot of crimes to happen. And I want you to be safe. I want you to be able to go home to your family and your friends and don't have to worry about your mind is messed up. I see so many people that people have snuck stuff in their drinks and in their food,
Yep.
and it messes them up for life.
I'm so
They
glad.
never get that back. So please, 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 please pay attention to your surroundings.
I'm so glad you shared this because I'm gonna have to put out a newsletter today or tomorrow morning just to remind everyone because you're so right. I actually made a post about this the other day, how I walked past like 4 kids and 3 of them had their face in their phones. And these are like smaller kids. Some of them look like they were in either like high school or like fifth grade, sixth grade, or high school, like young kids, just their phone, just straight in their phone while they're walking, not even looking up, not even checking to see who it is that's walking past them, you know? So I definitely am glad that you mentioned that because I just got done sharing that. I'm like, we are not, we lost the touch of the art of socialization because socialization is also a
It,
self-defense technique. And I
it
talked
is.
about that too. When people are looking for someone to attack, they're looking for people who, like you said, are unaware, who aren't paying attention, phone head in their phone, and also are insecure. And one of the biggest signs of insecurity or weakness is when you are unable to make eye contact and you are not willing to look and see what is around you because it comes off like you're scared or you're nervous. And so staring at people, letting them know you see them, making it vocal that you see them, making it vocal that you have someone with you, even if you don't, go ahead and put that phone up and start talking like you do, and or call the police or whoever you need to call. But we got to get a lot more aware because there are so many crazy things happening in this world. I'm glad you mentioned that. I will send out a reminder to everybody this holiday season.
Yeah.
And don't go grabbing stuff from people because people put stuff on stuff. Just like they can spike your drinks, they can spike the stuff that you're touching. The
Yeah.
gas station pumps, people put things on gas station pumps. People put notes on your door. They said there's a
Oh, yeah.
new technique they're doing where they are sticking a hole inside of a woman's tire and then knocking on her window when she gets in her car to say, hey, check your tire. They want you to roll the window down so that you can feel comfortable enough and they can do whatever they need to do or pull you out the car. Drive off.
Or just get you out of the car. You know, because most people, the first instinct a woman gonna do is jump out and look at it.
Yep. And I'm not. Maybe I'm not.
I'm
not. I don't know.
Who gonna push that little button in my car that say what my tires on, and if them tires look, oh, okay, thank you, boo, appreciate you.
Okay, thank you. Even if they don't look right, I'm pulling up to the nearest gas station where there's lights and a lot of people, not just one or two. Drive on that little rinky dinky tire if you have to, because that tire versus you being outside of the vehicle, completely different story. So yeah.
Tell your friend. Tell them about your friend that's over there on that passenger side. Let them know your friend over there and they're talking to you too. And they'll leave you. They're gonna leave you. You know, tell them, hey, my friend over there, Smith and Weston, they over there. You know,
you talking about that friend?
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about a different friend. Oh, Lord.
And they ready. They stay ready.
That would work too. Yeah, that friend is always ready. And we in well, if you're in the South, then you know that friend is ready. I don't know about you northern states, but I just know in the South, it might be a dangerous game walking up to somebody's window. You might just find something else tapping on the window with you. But
especially now, because in the state of Louisiana, pretty much anybody can carry. You don't have to, you know, anybody can get a concealed weapon permit now. So
yeah.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're trying to help somebody and tell them something that's really important, you know, make sure that it's not coming off the wrong way or it's putting you in danger. Because like I say, I work where I see so much stuff going on. I work with an endo department and we see so much stuff with the upper digestion, with your stomach that's getting messed up because of the fact that we're not paying attention to what we're doing. We put our drink down and we walk away from it, and you come back and drink on it again.
Yeah.
If it's not in an area where you can always have your eye on it, throw it out.
Yep. And if you're on a date, don't leave your food. I was recently on a date, and I that's what the date I was talking about earlier with MJ, and how it was a hot mess the whole date from the beginning to the end. Throw it away, trash it, put it in a garbage can, light it up. But in the process of being on this date, there was a moment where I was like so done with the conversation and experience that I really just wanted to get up and leave, and was going to get up and go to the restroom, but I knew that I wasn't going to throw my food out, and I was going to have to throw it out if I came back. So I said, you know what? That's okay. I stayed there and I ate my food and waited for them to come bring me my check. And I just continued to eat my food and until they finally got the message and headed on out, baby, because I wasn't getting up. I wasn't leaving the food. You leave your food if you want to. And he did. He left them fries. I said, well, hate to be you, because I'm going to eat this food. And that's what I know. That's right. Yeah. But, you know, once you leave the table, if you go out on a date with, whether it's a romantic date or with friends, don't eat that food. Don't drink anything. Once you have left it, do not. And you might have close friends that you've known for a very long time, but when meeting new girlfriends, even if you've known them for like a couple of months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, don't leave your food and stuff out. Eat off of what you came with and just let that be the habit, because there are some women out here who are practicing bringing in other women and taking them, abducting them. And there are some women who may not be practicing or professional, but they just genuinely do not have your best interest at heart and will wait for you to be caught off guard so that they can have something to talk about later. And they'd rather put you at risk, like by putting things in your food and, oh, look at you, you know. So just don't do it. Just create a habit of throwing away your stuff once you have left the table, or finish everything that you have to eat. Use the bathroom before you go so you don't have to take bathroom breaks, and you just let it go if you have to let it go. I love food. I don't like to throw away no food, but I'm telling you, if you leave that food, you just need to let it go, because there are people who are waiting for those moments so they can have you take you out and abduct you. So thank you for sharing that reminder, Nicole. That's a really important motivational message. And funny story, I cannot see you right now. I haven't been able to see you for the last like 20 minutes. I think it has to do with the streamer. So if possible, is it okay for me to bring India on and you can tell me when what she's doing, like when she's finished showing off the jewelry and stuff for everyone?
Okay.
Okay. Because I can't see anything right now. Let's see. I'm gonna bring India to the stage. Okay. Is she on?
She's on.
Okay. Okay. I see you on this one. It's delayed on this one. All right. So this is India, everyone. Please welcome India. Not Charlie talking about don't. I cannot with you, Charlie. Talking about don't become a Lifetime movie. No, seriously though. This baby, this the Boss Babe blog movie. We going home. So y'all need to be alert. Okay, so first, I would like to welcome India. Thank you for joining. India does jewelry, so she creates bracelets, she creates necklaces, she creates earrings. And if you're someone that's looking for some stylish jewelry for special occasions, or you just need some really stylish bracelets, you need to check out Pink Lavish Jewels. Her brand provides $6 bracelets right now, which is a steal. Is it $6 or $8?
It's it.
Six. Okay. $6 bracelets right now. And she has so many different colors available. So India, if you could please show off your jewelry to us so that we can look at that, your bracelets and your earrings and stuff. Her bracelets are $6. Her earrings are $7 and her necklace is $9. Right?
Correct.
Okay. And just so you guys know, I'm sure you can see it. I'm looking at a delayed screen, and then the other screen is just completely pitch black for India and for Nicole. So I can't see, but Nicole is just walking through a few things. So some of the things you should know about Pink Lavish Jewels. India, entrepreneur. She is also Nicole's daughter. She is also a verified business owner listed in our directory. She also has a selling community on Facebook where you can go and shop with her. She does live silent sellings because she is deaf. So she does practice ASL, American Sign Language. And if you have people that are constantly looking for brands that do provide diversity, like India's brand, where she's able to assist you in ASL, or you know other people that have been seeking that, you can refer them. And if you also just know people who need jewelry, who want to be stylish, you can refer them to Pink Lavish Jewels as well, because India does not discriminate. She takes care of everyone, and her customer service is amazing. And I've said this many times, India is on it, and she is an inspiration to me because she reminds me of that fire that needs to be had when you see someone in front of you telling you that they are interested in a service or they would like a service. A lot of times, opportunities and sales are right in front of us, and we simply miss out on them because we are not hungry enough and because we are not urgent enough with getting to what our customer needs. And India is amazing. And one of the examples that I can give of having that sense of urgency was the first time that I met her in person. And I told her that I liked one specific color or one style. And she brought me she pulled over a whole 7 to 10 different styles just to show me, because I said that I liked one. And it's that level of urgency that shows a customer that you are passionate and you're serious about servicing them. And sometimes people just don't provide that fast enough. So I always think when I think of India, I think of that moment. I think about how a lot of people would let the slightest inconvenience be the reason why they don't pursue their dreams or they don't go hard for their business. The slightest inconvenience, maybe they didn't get the special lighting they wanted. So now they're just not going to do any lives. They're not going to sell their products. Maybe they didn't get the product they were expecting. So now they're just going to stop pushing their promos. Maybe sales are low. So now they're just going to stop going hard when it comes to promoting and sharing their business. Those are some slight inconveniences that have nothing to do with your talents and your ability to get up and make things happen for yourself. We have an entrepreneur in front of us where some people might look at it as a quote unquote disability or an obstacle. She looks at it as a way of life, and I'm going to make this happen because the customers need to be taken care of. And for me, I think should be a huge inspiration and reminder to people out there that whatever it is that you feel like is an inconvenience or that people have told you is an inconvenience, do not let that become your identity and your legacy, because you are so much bigger than that, and you can have such a rich life when you choose to go hard for yourself, regardless of what obstacles you have or regardless of what your situation is. And we do have some reviews right now. So Charlie Shop said, yes, India is truly awesome. I love their custom made jewelry. And I did see a review from Charlie Shop. So love that. Bracelets are $6 right now for anyone that wants some bracelets from India. Earrings are $7 and necklaces are I think $9, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, necklaces are $9. Yep, got it. And I love her earrings because they're great for special occasions. So like sets are $15. Okay, is a set all three, Lacole? Is it a necklace, earring, and bracelet? That's a full set?
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
that's a deal. Okay. I need to write that down for the newsletter. Look, I'm just coming up with all this information for the newsletter. Um, and
And that sale, the set, the 3-piece set is gonna be on sale till um the end of November.
oh, she said she has bracelets and necklaces.
Her bracelets, necklace, and earring set are 15 through November the 30th.
Okay, got it. All righty. And okay, so now that we've gone through and shared this, I think she's trying to grab your attention. Before everyone leaves, let's just briefly continue.
Oh,
If she has some more to show off, feel free to do that. She's going to show off some more jewelry. And then for anyone that does not speak ASL, I have a few words for you. I am not a professional, but I do have a couple words down. Okay. So we have bracelets. That is bracelets, and her bracelets are $6. We have earrings, which is it's pretty self-explanatory. You're grabbing your ears, and then we have your necklace, and that's where you're going to pull your necklace down like that. So that's when I'm making those gestures, that's what I'm doing. And she's showing off all of them right now. Right now, she's actually showing off the necklaces. And I love her necklaces because if you like those natural kind of like woven material necklaces with a really cool charm, that's what India has. And I love them. I love her charms on her necklaces too.
and she does a lot of holiday jewelry as well. So
Oh yeah.
like this month she had breast cancer. Um, she's working on next month for the holidays, like the turkeys and the
Hmm.
sunflowers and stuff that you would use for like Thanksgiving. She has some of those that she's making jewelry with as well. So she
Okay.
has stuff for teachers. She has stuff for any holiday. She accommodates those holidays, so that's something that she has as well.
I need to make sure to write that for the December newsletter. Um, so yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. Thank you for sharing that, Lacole, because I had started to talk about that, but then I think I got distracted. But yes, so I was gonna say she is really good for special occasions too. Like there was a Easter, she last year she had like Easter inspired earrings. Some of them were like with Easter bunnies or Easter eggs, but then some of them were like just pretty soft pearl earrings that you could wear with like a gown or a dressy outfit. And then she also had like Lacole said, teacher earrings that have like little cute pins and apples on them for teachers, educators. So if you are someone that likes to shop or dress up for special occasions, check out India. I know for sure I will be checking her out for our upcoming podcast next year because we have a dress code for each podcast. So if you're looking for special things, Juneteenth inspired earrings, let's see, Valentine's Day inspired earrings, Western inspired earrings. This is another brand that provides that.
And she's also doing the initial earrings and necklaces. So for anyone that's into that, she's started doing those a lot more because she's been getting a lot of requests for that. So
Okay.
she's doing a lot of the initial things. And she can actually put your initials on a bracelet as well, if that's what you want.
Okay, okay. So I will make sure to add that because that's actually a really great holiday gift. As we all know, guys, holidays are coming up, and I personally don't do Christmas gifts as much. It's not very common for me. My Christmas gift is love. All of my family knows this. My gift is love, a hug, and life and happiness. That's my gift to you for every Christmas. However, if you do like to give out Christmas gifts and you're looking for special gifts, you may want to consider getting an initial bracelet because her bracelets are only $6 right now. So you can get initial for every person that you want to get a gift for. And that's extremely affordable. You do not have to break the bank, but you can still look stylish and have a gift that's personalized and shows that you were thinking of someone this holiday. So I'm going to make sure that I add that on the list so that when I'm doing the newsletter, people can know because that's a really good gift. And I'm glad you mentioned that because when I do my lifetime members and they're needing some jewelry, I might just do some initial bracelets just to make it that much more special. But all right. So now that we have showcased all of the jewelry, that wonderful jewelry, thank you for the love, Shelly. India, is there any inspirational message that you would like to leave with anyone? Oh, does she have more?
It looks like she's digging.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then while she's digging, we can have us a little jewelry show and tell her whenever she's ready. I want to hear one positive message that she wants to share with everybody. And I got to also get my stuff ready because at the end of the show, I do want to take some time to say thank you to our sponsors one last time. So huge thank you to Bling with Shell. Huge thank you to Charlie Shops. Huge thank you to MJ's Tees and Custom Designs. I appreciate you all for donating to our upcoming event. And I look forward to showcasing these products for these ladies. Nicole, did you ever find out if you're going to be meeting us for Soft Girl Sunday?
Yes, I will be in town. I'm
Yay!
actually gonna be there. I'm coming in on the 1st
Okay.
because my son-in-law to be is graduating on January the 2nd. So I'll actually be there a couple of days.
Okay. Well, congratulations to him. And I'm excited. Yay. Well, we'll be ready for you.
Yeah, I have a child in Texas now, so
So that'll be one of your stops.
definitely. And maybe if I can't make it, she can make it to some of the things that I can't make it to. So
Yes.
she's actually not far from you.
Okay, good. Yes, please. Tell her grab her ticket because they're going fast. We got I think we've already sold 22
Okay.
tickets if I'm not mistaken, and we're going to keep 50. So I got 50 tickets, 50 free tickets. I have 10 deluxe tickets because these are 20-minute facials that come with the tickets. The deluxe tickets are on sale for $65 instead of $85 right now. And then I have 4 of the premium or the grand, the highest level admission tickets, and those are $160. That comes with a 50-minute facial plus other goodies and things as well. So the admission tickets for the free admission, I got about probably 30 left, and then I got maybe I think 9 of the medium one and 4 of the large one left. So tickets are going fast.
I gotta go on there and make sure because I think I signed up for your event on the 3rd, but I don't think I signed up on the 4th.
Okay,
So,
yeah, and that one, I think it's in the portal now. Yeah, it is in the portal now. But to be on the safe side, if you want, you can sign up on the website and then just add the amount of people that are coming with you. I'll give you a call. What I'm doing is I'm basically calling each person that signs up for the event, just giving them any extra information they might need, and then transferring them to the actual event room. So I can make sure that I've talked to each woman that will be coming out and attending. And then if you're having more than one person, you're going to get a raffle ticket. Each person will have, or you will get a raffle ticket for each person that you bring. So if you bring 3 people, then that'll be 3 different raffle tickets for Nicole. And then if one of your guests win, or if you win, then you'll get one. If they register, they'll get a raffle ticket as well. So the more people who register, the better. But if you just want to get one for everybody, that's fine too.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
All righty. So did we get through everything? We got through everything?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you because like I said, this whole screen, I might have to just screenshot it so y'all can see what I see. But it's just straight black on mine. So I'm looking at this other device, but it's just a little bit delayed.
Oh,
But what I wanted to say was, what'd you say?
she's showing something else.
Okay. Oh, and I
Really?
didn't. Can you ask her what is one positive message that she wants to share with everybody this evening? Uh-oh. Did we lose Nicole? We lost Nicole. Okay, let me see. Well, I don't know if I can see. Oh, that's so funny, y'all. I can't see them on the screen, but I can see the fact that Nicole was gone. I can see that her.
came where she was.
Oh, okay. So she's getting ready to share her positive message for the night. And once she has completed that message, I'm going to go ahead and do a huge thank you to our sponsor, Bling with Shell, by showing off all of the beautiful items that she has got. I got this huge bling box in front of me. When you see the paparazzi bling box, just know that Bling with Shell is the person. She sends huge boxes full of jewelry. You tell her the style that you like, and she will come through with exactly what you need. And it's so much that I actually have to take this out. And I want to say thank you to one person that is still watching this evening by providing them with one free item from this bling box. Woo! But before we do all that, I have to actually show y'all.
Okay. Her message is she's happy to share her jewelry and happy. She loves everyone.
Oh,
Love doing jewelry.
oh, thank you. We love you too. Is this love? This is love, right?
She said you're welcome.
Okay. Did I do that right? This is love? I'm probably over here butchering the ASL, but I'm trying, y'all. I promise I'm trying. All right. Well, thank you so much, India. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. And thank you, Nicole, for joining as well. I appreciate you also during this technical difficulty. We love you too. Shelly said we love you as well. And I look forward to shopping with your business as I supply some of my lifetime members with some stylish pieces that match their brand colors.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
y'all so much for having us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. Okay. So that was India and Nicole both joining us. Now let's see if I'm able to see my screen. Okay, I'm somewhat able to see my screen, guys. So you'll have to give me feedback if you're having any issues. And tonight we are gifting one person who is watching this show with some jewelry. Okay, first of all, Shelly, these are too cute. Like you really understood the assignment. Hold on, let me fix my little dress thing. Tighten it up. There we go. All right. So let's start off with the first item. These are too cute. Oh, these are so cute. So these are earrings and they look like little drinkware, little drink things. That's the first one. That is just too cute. Y'all see that? Make sure y'all pay attention because I'm gonna be gifting some jewelry to one of our viewers. Let's see how I can do this. What's the best way for me to do this? I know, right? Okay, next one we have are rose gold. Rose gold. I might have to show these off again on our next show too, Shelly, so everybody can see all of these. And let me know. So there is something that I may potentially do for the Boss Babe Business Show that I have not gathered feedback on yet from my clients that I'm thinking about doing for our lifetime members. And that is where you would send maybe like 5 products, 5 to 10 of one product. And I would showcase it on the wall of my show or like on the shelf for decor. And I would sell those items. And then as I sell them, I would send you the profits and I would get a percentage like commission. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that. If anyone might be interested in that for your products or services, because that's something that I'm potentially thinking about opening up for the Boss Babe Business Show. So basically just like a regular shop that you would go to, except for I'm selling your items. And here are the earrings. Those are cute. Ooh, these are cute. Wait a minute. Yes, she really understood it. You like that idea? Okay. I'm really considering it. What I'll most likely do is have a nice shelf back there with like probably about 4 to 5 different brands or different products. And those will be the items that I sell for that month. And then as I sell out of them, I send you the commission and then I just push forward to the shelf, whatever I need to sell. Next one, these are clear. They're given like 80s, 70s or 80s vibes. Am I in the right era? 70s or 80s? Let me know. Okay, here's the next one. These are more like, I would say, fun, whimsical. I would do this for a really stylish or like runway kind of look. Maybe with like platform boots or something. But look at those. They're very fun. Okay, this next one is beautiful. Oh, hold on. Ooh, that's so pretty. Here's another one. Beautiful sparkle. Thank you. Thank you. I was really thinking about that because I'm thinking of, you know, just other ways I can introduce these amazing brands. And so that was one of them that crossed my mind because I'm like, I can showcase the products just like I've showcased my own products. Here's another set. Beautiful. So like roses on there. I love the ones that have the flowers like that. Oh, that is so pretty. Thanks. Thank you very much. All right. Let me know if you see one that just really calls you, that just speaks to you guys, because I'm going to take that one and set it to the side. One person is taking a pair home. These. Oh, this is cute. Hold on, let me find a singular one. Okay, I already showed y'all this one. That was the one that had, oh, let me show y'all this one. This is the one I picked up when I was talking to Lacole in India. Pretty. I love these. They're like Afro inspired. And then they came with this set. Sometimes I just found this out, but Shelly will sometimes like style. She already styles people, but if she sees items that she feels like is a cute set, she'll create sets. And so here's another one. These pretty orange bracelets. And then these earrings. Now this one is really cute. This is like a marble with a cross. Everybody tell me, what time is it where you're watching from? It's 9 o'clock over here. It's 9:39 over here. We're a little bit over. So I'll show off like 5 more pieces and then we'll go ahead and call it a wrap and see who wins tonight. Who has won the raffle. All right, the next one I'm really excited about. This one I like because of the hardware. $9.40. Okay, $9.40 for AL Publishing and Consulting. What time is it over there for you, Charlie? Shelly? Shelly, it's like what? 8:40, 7:40 for you? Okay, here's this one. That is so cute, but I really just like the chain, like the gold hardware on this necklace. That's just fun, like something fun for the summertime. I'm gonna keep some of these out because I'll be showing them off again next show. I'm not gonna take all of them though, because she's got quite a few. Oh, that's a set. Let me keep that together. So this set actually has she has a fruity set with strawberries and pineapples and a bracelet that goes with it. And these are actually those bracelets that were super expensive on Pandora. It's like a gold or silver. $7.40. Okay. And it has like a whole bunch of charms on it. Yeah. This one is too cute. Oh, and it works for tiny wrists because I got tiny wrists. Oh my God. Okay, let me put this up before I start having googly eyes over these good people's donations. Because then they're gonna come back to this video and say, that's where my donations went. That's where my jewelry went for this event. Okay. And then here, oh, this one is so beautiful. This reminds me of a pair of earrings that my grandmother gave me, that she passed down to me. That pretty, see that like pretty sparkle? Oh, it looks so good. Okay. All right, so now that I've shared that, it's time to go ahead and get into this raffle and find out who has won this prize tonight. And if you forgot what the prize was, let me quickly remind you so we can get everybody relaxing and on to bed, because it's a Thursday night. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to sleep good tonight. So here's the first prize. You're getting a depression awareness bag. At the inside of this bag, there are some cards for Bling with Shell, as well as other brands that are listed in our directory, like Plant and Sip. They're based out of Dallas, Texas, but they also ship actual plants out if they need to. The first gift is actually a bracelet. It's very colorful and fun. So I'm thinking this would be great for an event like Juneteenth or something where there will be a lot of colors. And then the second one is going to be these beautiful green earrings. They were the last pair of green earrings from our Depression Awareness Brunch that were donated from Bling with Shell. And then the last thing is our pocket fan with flashlight. And you got one more chance to win one more piece of jewelry that I just went through this bag in, as long as you either A, have already left a review for Bling with Shell on Facebook, or will leave a review for Bling with Shell on Facebook. So let's find out who's won by doing this quick raffle. And let me just hold on a second. Pull up the wheel of names. So I'm going to do the names that I see. If you're watching and your name isn't announced, you're more than welcome to let me know in the comments. But I'm going to go with the people who are active at this moment. So Nicole, let's see. Charlie, Thank you. Thank you, Charlie. I know Shelly does an amazing job at selecting. And Shelly, if you win, you have the option to take the fan and then we can donate the jewelry to another person to win the prize, or just donate the full bag to another person. It's up to you. But I will waive shipping for both prizes. All right, so here we go. Shelly, Nicole, and Charlie. Congratulations, Nicole. Sorry, autocorrect kept misspelling it. It says Lakyle, but we know your name is Nicole. Autocorrect was fighting me just now. But congratulations, Nicole. You have won. You won, Nicole. So, Nicole, if you would please leave a review with Bling with Shell and let everyone know what you love about this brand on Facebook. I would like to gift you with an extra pair of jewelry in here from this box that I just showed off. So is there a specific item that you looked at that you really liked that I just showed off? Did have some other ones. Let's see. Maybe you'll find something that you can wear to the upcoming Soft Girl Sunday brunch. This is another one. I did not show that one off. Let's see. Oh, this is too cute. Shelly sent so much jewelry for this event that we're going to have enough for the bag, but I might also have a bling basket where if you take a picture and tag Bling with Shell on Instagram, then you get a free jewelry and they get to take one jewelry of their choice out of it. So we might just have to do that too, because this is enough for forever. Did you see one, Nicole, that you liked? Anything that I'm showing off that you liking? Ooh, those boots are cute. These are too cute. I felt like she sent that for me. Look, everything she put in this basket, I'm talking about, I think she sent that for me. No, she did not send this for you, Katan. Which one? You like the boots? Or the bracelet before? Oh, that is so cute. It says Sheriff, and it has this little boots and a little thing on there. That's so funny. Okay. So you have the boots. I'm going to put these back inside their packaging. Oh, no. New Sheriff in Town bracelet. Hold on. Western webbing, pink earring. Okay, yeah. Try to make sure I put these in here so that when people see the jewelry that they want, they can just scan, or they can actually search it on Shelly's website. All right, or tell her the name. The pink envelope was for me. Oh, yeah. I already got the envelope. I needed an invoice for the envelope too. For the fleur-de-lis. Yeah, those are gone. My mother snagged those up like nobody's business. So that was a wrap. That was gone. But yeah, unless you're talking, I don't think these were in the pink envelope. I think these were on the outside. Yeah. The pink envelope was the fleur-de-lis, correct? Am I not mistaken? Am I right? Congratulations, Nicole. All right, so here is your nice, chunky depression awareness gift bag. I hope that you enjoy your fan. Have to see if I have any more bags that are the right size. And then I will make sure to take care of that for you, waive the shipping. Same for Charlie. You have another item that needs to be added to your box, which is a couple other things too. Okay. Was it? I don't know if it's for sure, but was it these Howdy? howdy earrings and like the howdy hoops? Was that me for the Texas themed? I already took so much, so I feel like I was like, let me stop taking these what you call it, because this box is addicting. You start off and then eventually you end up realizing you're already like 30 necklaces deep, asking yourself, where am I really gonna put all of this? But this right here, I think these, oh, okay, the howdy earrings were for me. Okay, got it. And these are super cute too. The howdy with the sparkle ones are definitely hot. Let me show you all these real quick. Those are so cute. Yes. Thank you so much, Shelly. So I needed to get an invoice for the fleur-de-lis, the what was it? The fleur-de-lis, the rose gold fleur-de-lis, the earrings fleur-de-lis, and then this bracelet. And then I don't know if I'm gonna. I think I might donate this one, but I'm kind of trying to decide on if I think the bracelet will be. I probably can do the gold and the silver, but I think I might stay with silver for the dress. We'll see. But for sure, fleur-de-lis earrings, ring, and then this bracelet for sure, because yeah, this was it for me. And I'm just realizing I'm wearing a bracelet that I actually got from you that might work for this event too. I have so many things to think about when it comes to that outfit. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining and watching the Boss Babe Business Show. I really appreciate you all. I had a wonderful time interviewing everyone. Can you send my invoice to info@bossbabeblog.com, and then my phone number, the 800-535 number for the invoice, please, Shelly. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to wearing this for the brunch. Shelly is actually going to be one of my stylists and sponsors for the upcoming brunch. So I will be representing her products. And I really, really love this bracelet. It's so classy and pretty. And what I love about it is that it's not just all bling. If you look on the opposite side, you can see how it has these metal lines that stretch, and it's so pretty and artistic. And I just love bracelets like that. It's just so classy. And usually it's hard for me to find some that will fit my wrist because my wrists are small, as you can see. But this one is okay. It kind of like slides down a little bit, but I love it. So thank you so much, Shelly. I appreciate you. Shout out to Bling with Shell. Don't forget, everyone, to leave a review with Bling with Shell so that I can use that for my upcoming content. I'd love to be able to add that in there. And that's pretty much all I have for everyone. So I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see everyone again on our upcoming show. What is it, October? Yes. So we have 2 more shows left for the year. One November show and one December show. So I will see you guys then. You'll see my holiday spirit decorations and stuff. Everybody, please be safe tomorrow, this evening, whenever you go out, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.